Cello.
Tell these niggas, man, 100. Nigga, fuck all that bullshit. I'm here. Yeah. Black chicken in them motherfuckers.
Good people, good people, good people, good people. What going on? This your boy Allison West J Media. Don't mind why I got two icons up. Need to mind your own goddamn business. We got swag girl with us tonight. And we got Coco World. You see Coco been traveling, doing her thing. And, so we're gonna get into all that. Tonight we're gonna get into it's getting worse out here. We lost another rapper, and you know what I'm saying, not in his own community, but in his own city. R.I.P. to the homie Slim, Slim 400. You familiar with him? He's the right hand man of YG.
YG.
You know what I'm saying? If you recall, a couple years ago, he was shot like 9 times.
10.
He survived. This time he did.
2019. Just in
Yeah,
2019.
yeah,
So,
that
I
is two
don't.
years ago. I don't know if it matters good, but yeah. So
Quick
welcome to the
question.
media
Quick
show.
question.
Mm,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I ain't finished introduction. Thank you.
I mean, that was a long ass interjection.
Well,
I
thank you,
thought we was
goddamn
going
please.
into goddamn, the
The
gossip
gossip
segment.
segment.
Yeah, I didn't know. I've never seen an
Hey.
intro that.
You can eat nuts and die. I mean, I'm just saying. But
Ooh.
anyway, welcome to the media show. You know what I'm saying?
Woo, child.
These motherfuckers go out of town. They come back with their bullshit.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? They come out of town, calling folks bitches and
Come back and
shit. And we
gotta
gonna
eat nuts and shit.
yeah, you love. From what I hear, you love nuts, double nuts. But listen, this is a media show. I am Master Wedge, COB. I am the
Adrian, you
CEO.
laughing too hard. Adrian,
I
don't be
got
laughing at his shit.
No,
Coco
I
in
was
there.
choking on some water. I wasn't laughing.
now, last show we recall Adrian had a
Mm.
date. Her plumber man came over, so we asked Adrian, are the walls still intact?
Adrian, you had a date?
She had a
Wait
dick
a
appointment. She
minute.
had a dick
I missed
appointment.
it.
Yes, yes, she had a dick
Adrian,
appointment.
Why are you
update,
listening to
please.
him?
Oh, yeah, you
And
hit on
that
my nerve. I was
Coco, that
finna say,
Coco,
Adrian. Now, I know you
Coco.
ain't had no appointment like that, but I thought maybe you had a
No,
date.
no, 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 Coco. Listen to me. You know all our shows are recorded on YouTube, right? She had a
I
dick
know.
appointment. You know what I'm saying? So, we want to know what happened. We want all the juicy details. Adrian, you got the floor. Give us the
Uh,
details.
I am private. I will not be sharing my information.
Wow,
Oh, so you did
wow,
have one,
yeah.
Adrian.
so,
No, I didn't.
Adrian,
But
Oh, I
to
gotta go
add
back
some
and watch
spice
this
to the show.
episode.
Yeah, me
nah,
too.
it wasn't. She didn't add no spice. She said she got her ass spiced. Okay, so shout out to Adrian. Adrian is that
Oh my goodness, Coco, please
Adrian.
don't leave me alone with him again, please.
Okay,
I
Okay.
know. I am
Adrian,
sorry.
Adrian is not a born again virgin anymore, ladies and gentlemen. She did get that cherry pop, so we want to give her a special shout out. You know what I'm saying? so
You know what? I'm so glad that he rooting this hard for us.
I'm
You
yeah,
know,
telling you, Jesus
I'm glad you
Christ.
go
we
so
just want to
hard for
know
me and
because the way she
Adrian
was
to have a
I done
love
got
life.
dick down and you eating double nuts. I
Coco,
mean,
Yeah, you
god
know what I'm
damn.
saying. I'm
We
just
need
Coco,
to be
happy
Coco,
he
rich.
cares that much for me.
You
Yes,
have to go watch it. You got to go watch that show.
I'm gonna go
And
watch it.
watch it like she is capping. Okay, you hear me?
What you mean?
Anyway, let's just move on to our gossip story. So, as you were saying about Slim
Say
$400.
Marquita say shout
shout
out
out
to
to Adrian with the
Adrian with
spicy
the spicy
ass.
ass. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Adrian, we not just gonna
I
skip
have
over
church
all of this.
members watching the show tonight, okay?
No, we
Was they
ain't.
Yeah, so
watching?
if we could calm
Oh,
down, yeah. Praise the
okay.
Lord. So we just want to send our blessings and prayers out to Slim 400 family and friends. Yes, in
Can I
2019 he was shot 10 times, and this time I don't know how many times he was shot, but it was
I
fatal,
got a
so he didn't
question.
make it this one. Yeah.
I got a question with that. So I
Mhm.
honestly, y'all don't judge me. Y'all know I'm lame when it comes to like rappers and different stuff. I know some, but not
No
all. So
worries.
this
He
is
West Coast, so nobody
yeah.
really.
So Okay, because this was my first time hearing about him, but when I read about it,
Right.
they were saying something about the Nipsey Hussle thing. Like, how was he related to that situation, or was he even related?
It's being alleged that the Rolling 60s might have came through and it was some type of that would have been a form of retaliation in
Hello, can y'all hear
honor
me?
of Nipsey. Uh-huh. Yeah, you got muted out. We can hear you.
You say
Yeah,
what happened
so
now?
it's alleged. Like right now, no arrest has been made or suspects have been suspected at this
Testing,
point.
testing,
They just know that he was shot.
We
But
hear
what
you,
they're
big.
saying is that allegedly it
testing.
would have been the
We hear
rolling
you, big.
60s.
I'm sorry,
He
Adrian.
he got to go out and
He
come back
going
in.
right.
Yeah,
Big,
it'll
go
do
out and
that.
come back.
There
Okay,
you go.
but you were
Yeah,
saying what now?
so they were saying allegedly it might have something to do with the rolling 60s doing a retaliation with the because of the late the death of the late and great Nipsey Hussle. But that's just speculation right now. That hasn't been confirmed. The only thing's been confirmed is that this time he did not survive Wednesday night killing. He was very young. He was only
Mm,
33. He actually had a song that was coming out today, actually.
yeah.
So he was leading up and celebrating his single. It's some more kind of muddy information out there. I'm not sure what label he was to, but a lot of rumors are starting to spread like he was also signed to Empire, which we know Empire is starting to get this reputation of having artists, and then as soon as it's time for them to blow, then they're getting killed, and then of course
Oh wow,
Empire ends up getting the money. So one of the things I think
that's
is
crazy.
it is for that label, and so that owner is like I don't know what descent he's from, but he's not black. But it's like he's becoming rich every month on the come up of a death of an artist, if that is true. But
That's some.
again, it that would be interesting to find out. But I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything where it said he was signed to Empire. So again, that could be another rumor too, like the Rolling
Right.
60s in regards to Nipsey Hussle. So we'll just have to wait a couple days because it just happened last night. So I
Well,
mean,
well, well. I mean, the Rolling 60 part. It have. They have said the 60 days put out and said they had nothing to do with it. It did have
okay.
on the backside of their neighborhood. So, but the 60 had nothing to do with it. They saying it was another set that his set was beefing with. Just FYI.
Okay. All right. And California is very they're very involved in their gang things out there. Like they take it serious. It's not just a matter of saying you in a gang so y'all can hang out at clubs and strip clubs and all that kind of shit. Like they are down like no other place I've ever seen. But also, like we was just saying in California, we had one of the city officials came out and did like a breaking news type thing over there, just warning people to kind of stay in, be careful, because it has turned into a real
Big,
live
can you hold on? Big, can you mute your mic? Oh, it's a lot. Okay. You say
yeah,
what now?
they're saying
Why?
in California.
My background loud?
It is kind of you. It's like
Okay.
you moving around or something too much.
Okay.
What did you? It's quiet
uh
now though, big.
he got it on mute.
Go ahead. You run the show. I sit back. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Shut
Thank
up.
you. I'm
You go.
so glad you're back, Coco. Thank you for coming back to
Thank
run the big
you.
Oh,
show.
oh, oh,
Thank
oh,
you.
God. You know what? Because
Oh my God, and
we
he's
gotta
back.
address some shit. We're gonna address it later. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let me stop. I'll be sitting right next to Slim 400. All right.
No.
Um, so as we were saying in California, they did do a breaking news alert where they had the city officials are warning people to kind of be careful out there that the city and the state of California has kind of turned into the movie The Purge, where people is just coming up and like just it's just a lot of random murders happening there just for no rhyme or
Mm.
reason, if you will. So they're under a little warning, self-imposed what do they call that when they have you time frame to be in the house. So I don't
Curfew.
know, it has stuff, yeah, curfew. Not mandated, but just for your own safety and sake. You might not want to be hanging out all night like you used to could do in
Right.
California, the city of angels. I guess this is the city of hell now.
Right. That's crazy.
So yeah, so that's going on in there. And did you have something you ever wanted to say, Biggs?
Um, I want to say, man, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying, 400, man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Shout out to all my, you know what I'm saying, all my red flags out there. You know what I'm saying. You know I don't gang bang, but you know a lot of my family red. I want to say shout out to them. Shout out to all the blue. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying who in the lifestyle. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we're gonna do to combat the amount of violence in the rap industry right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like um, I want to say something to the young guys um out there. Man, listen, man. We be in the neighborhood and communities. You know what I'm saying, or to do things to try to get out the street, man. When you become legit, man, get your ass out the motherfucking street, bro.
You just
Like,
have to. You
you know
just
what I'm
have
saying? Like,
to.
Yeah.
damn, bro. Like, I know, like, see, I gotta talk. Like, I gotta talk how I'm supposed to be taught. Like, bro, I know when you go legit, man. You ain't gonna be making, you ain't gonna have the same amount of money and shit slow down and you gotta sit your ass down. You can't pop your shit in ball, but that shit gonna come back around. One thing about some money, it always come money. Money's like a freak bitch or a female puppy. You know what I'm saying? Like a free bitch always gonna come back around trying to get hit. A female puppy might run away, but she always gonna come back. Money will leave you, but money
Why it
always
always
gonna
gotta
come
be the
back.
female?
Or a
Why it can't
homeless,
be no
hungry
trick ass
man.
nigga? Yeah,
Hold
trick
on,
ass
man.
nigga, some
Hold on,
shit.
A
hold on.
hungry, homeless, little
Let
dick
me
ass
mute these.
man.
Let
They
me mute
always
these
Hey,
come
niggas, man.
back.
Let me mute these niggas, man. Let me mute these niggas. Yeah, cause I'm giving game to the niggas in the street, and y'all talking. You know what I'm saying? You
we
know what I'm
just
saying?
saying.
I'm just saying. So like, I know it's hard for my nigga, man, but goddamn, man, I'm tired of seeing y'all nigga die, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I keep my ass in the
Mhm.
motherfucking house. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I stay in the motherfucking house, man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Cause somebody at the doorbell. I keep my ass in the house coming. I ain't trying to die here in these streets, man. I'm trying to live,
Mm-mm.
man. You know, so I got small kids, grown kids. I got an elderly parent. Y'all fuck niggas
Mhm.
ain't finna get me. I'm sorry. Y'all fuck niggas
Right.
not finna get me. Y'all not
Right.
finna take me out. All the money I don't got, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, my wife, cause
Mm-hmm.
all cause my wife just can't go shopping this month, goddamn, or goddamn, we can't buy a Mercedes, but we can have a Honda, we can have a Toyota, we can have a Chevrolet, we can have a Ford. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we'll be
Yeah.
okay. We might can't stay in a house like Coco or a nice condo like Adrian, but we can stay in a quarter
Oh,
million, 300.
jeez.
We can stay in a quarter
Mm-mm.
million dollar house. We ain't got to be in a four, five, six, $700,000 house. It's okay.
Right. That's true. You know what? What I will know to say is that one thing I can say, for as much as men may want to talk about women and how we may be, I can't recall not one shooting between two female artists in the industry of
Hold
R and
on,
B
that's
or
at my
rap.
house. That's my dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes,
gonna
so
say out here,
he
dog.
sound like
And
he
I,
protecting you from something. You need to go check it out.
I'm,
Cause
right.
I'm
I
out
ain't
at
never
home.
heard
Let
him
me
bark.
let me call my house. Hold on, who the fuck at my door? Y'all go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Do
That's
your
what I was
thing.
gonna say. If
Okay.
somebody home, okay. But anyway, okay. But on to what were you saying, Adrian?
No, I was just saying one thing that we can say about ourselves is that in the R&B or the rap industry, I don't recall any females killing each other to the degree that men are.
Right,
So,
right.
it's
Has
like
any
as soon as they
female
get
like
ready to go ahead.
have any female artists actually
I'm going to
killed
say
somebody
no.
another? Yeah.
I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
say no, but I'll look into that. But if it was,
It's rare.
it's
It's
never
not.
been because shit, even the women we was listening to back like Foxy Brown and all them, they all still alive. Lil Kim, all
Everybody,
them people
right,
still
right.
alive. Eve,
Everybody. Queen
yeah.
Latifah, all of them. MC Light, like
Everybody's still alive.
everybody
So
is
I
still
don't know
around.
what the ego with
I
these
think it's the
men or
men
these
ego,
young guys,
yeah.
they need to
Like they
pipe
got
down.
something to
Like it ain't
prove.
even that
Men
damn
are, I feel
serious.
like they more violent anyway. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they I don't know.
They're
It's
extra
definitely
sensitive
ego.
and the most
Mhm.
violent.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Women, I think, and
So
they say like, of course we are emotional, but at the same time, I think women like we can communicate, like we communicate better. You know what I'm saying? At the
right,
end of the
right.
day, and just
Nah,
know
so
how to
it's all
resolve
good.
shit without.
Yeah.
I was talking. Go ahead, go ahead. I know I'm saying, but you want to pull up? No, it's all good.
I mean,
I had
you
to,
already done busted
nah,
in.
I had
You
to
ain't
pull up
got, you know
on.
something. You don't have manners. Have anybody
Okay,
ever told you
nah,
that?
I'm looking at the cameras on my phone. I just talked to my mama. Everything's
Oh,
straight. My
everything
mama
that
running up.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah. So I'm glad about that. But on the flip side of it, speaking of artists from back in the day, LL Cool J was honored with an iconic statue of himself in his hometown of Queens, which I thought was
Oh
pretty
wow, that's
honorable to
awesome.
kind of
Yeah,
pay homage to him while he was alive and not wait till after he died to do
he
something for him.
died.
So I
Yeah,
thought that was very nice.
that was nice.
Um, yeah. And then we have who was that? Marcus Houston just had a baby with he's 40 and his 21-year-old wife just had a baby girl
He
for him.
mm,
So yeah. Mhm.
21. So okay,
Yeah.
of course I'm
Mhm.
42, and I have 21-year-old daughters. I don't know how I would
Mm,
feel about that. One
mhm.
of my peers or somebody date my daughter. I guess that was. I don't know how I feel.
I think for him and coming up out of the whole
Hold on, stop there. How old Martin Houston is? 41.
40
40.
and his
Oh
wife
yeah,
is 21.
he don't want that old. He don't want that old. They got a 21 year old. That nigga balling. Shout out my boy Martin Houston. Y'all tell the chicken dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't want to cut you
Oh
off.
no,
Are we done bigging him up?
Go ahead, Miss Wall. Go ahead, Miss Walls. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Miss Wu.
It's he get on my damn nerves.
Oh yeah, Nick Cannon's son. That was real sad.
Oh God. So
He's
but on
stupid.
the flip side with Nick Cannon, he did lose his 5-month-old son Zen,
That
who
was
ended
sad.
up being born with brain cancer. That
Mm,
at first they didn't know that he was even sick. They just thought it was a part of, some kids have big heads when they're babies or whatever and they grow into them.
right.
But it turned out it ended up being some terminal and he ended up passing away. So with that being said, for us as a culture, we kind of um go through our things in a different way. So a lot of people was kind of on him as far as like why did he go to work the next day after it happened or what have you. A lot of people don't want to kind of shut themselves in or be alone. So that might have
Right.
felt like a sense of security just being around his family, his friends, his fans and just
Yeah.
kind of feeling that kind of support versus just being alone.
Right.
It's very difficult when you lose
I
a child. So if you haven't been in that position, you really can't say how a person should mourn.
should do.
Um,
I get so frustrated with everybody. Like, but I guess that's the norm. That's what we dealing with forever,
yeah,
I guess.
always
But
having to
like
find
everybody
something
always,
wrong.
yeah, it's always something wrong, and I feel like that's that man' business. And if he chose to share it on his own platform, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
What is it to say about it? I feel like even the way him sharing the story to me, like if you weren't
Mm-hmm.
automatically looking for the negative in it, you would have saw like the to me it was genuine. It was to me I felt like
Yeah,
he needed that as part of his healing. You know what I'm
he
saying? Like I
did.
feel like that was something he needed to help him heal, to talk about it and get it out. Because at the end of the day, the shit was gonna come out anyway. So how would you
Oh,
rather it come
absolutely.
out in the tabloids and all of that, and then everybody be talking and or would you rather deliver the message yourself and get it out there? So
And it was
I
kind
don't
of
know, even
crazy how he did it. Did you see how he announced it?
yeah,
So
it
I
was like I
felt him.
kept
He did it
when
on
he
his
was getting
show.
emotional, I was getting
Yeah,
emotional with him.
exactly. Because everybody didn't know what to expect. They just saw him showing a picture of his son in a frame and clapping,
Hmm.
and then he started to slowly break down and come into it. So I just
Hmm.
think it's just his own personal way of
Way of dealing
going
with it.
of mourning. And at the end of the day, like the public is kind of his family. I mean, you watch
Hmm.
him every
Hmm.
week on his shows, all the shows that he have.
Hmm.
Just before that happened, everybody was bigging him up because he had a dick pic that was going around about how huge his shit
Right,
was.
right.
So then the next day we're gonna go off on him because we don't feel like he didn't go in hiding about losing his son. He came out to share that with us because he loves
Right.
his fans. So that's what he
His
did. So
fans.
it's like pick your side, people. Like y'all, I just hate the people
Right.
who just always got something to say
Always
about
got some
every
shit
damn
to
thing.
say because they ain't got, yeah. I was gonna also say, to me I felt like him, the way he, having a picture there and talking about it, like to me it could have also been a form of him celebrating his son, and you know what I'm saying, in a
Mm,
way with the world, like giving his, like just like when anybody else passes away and they have the big memorials and different things and they talk about, I feel like that
mm-hmm.
was his way of like sharing his son's story with the world, sharing his son with the world, like
Yeah, I agree.
so yeah, I don't think that people always got some shit to say.
Yeah,
People
they
always got
will.
some shit
So
to say.
not too much we can do about that. But then we can okay, so an exciting story that I have. Well, first we got Jalen Rose. We know who he is.
Okay.
He is getting a divorce from his first take wife, Molly, and whatever her last name, well, Rose, because they were married. They are now going to go ahead and get a divorce after being together for a few years. I think this pandemic had a lot, put a lot of pressure on a lot of people. Whereas if you could be shallow enough to get with somebody for looks and money, to actually have to be around them for longer amounts of time
Right.
than normally you would have, actually ended up showing the true colors of a lot of people. So they have definitely fallen apart. But
Okay.
one thing I was excited about is I do watch the show Sisters by Tyler Perry. Do you watch that show?
I don't. I don't.
So I, for the fans who do, I have found myself like the last couple of weeks. The other women is four of them, but the other three have become, well, all four of them have become so absolutely boring. It was so
Uh-huh.
typical and kind of common. I just was fast forwarding just to get to Zach and Fatima's story. So then it came out that Tyler Perry, they're going to get their own spinoff. So I was
Okay.
pretty happy about that. Felt like the
Okay.
gods in heaven heard me. So we got that going. Then we got Black China is being accused of, and I don't know what this story is about. Did you hear about that one about holding a woman
I
against her will while she was high on
I didn't
drugs?
not so okay. I heard that she was going through some legal shit, but I didn't get a chance to like really read about exactly what it was. But I'm glad you just brought that up. So she was what now?
Hmm. So
What
it's
what what
saying that,
relationship was she to the woman?
well, it used to be a friend, but I don't think they friends anymore. If you know went public and said I was holding you hostage while I was
Right. Hello, hello,
hello,
hello. Uh-huh. I hear you now.
you can hear me.
Hello?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can hear
we
you now. Yeah.
I
still
can't hear
the
you. I'm gonna
cash
go
app
out and I'm
going
gonna
across
come
the
back
bottom of the
in.
screen. Let's have Adrian. Okay. Oh, we lost her.
Why you gotta tell Keita to chill out? Don't do her like that.
Cause you don't know what the fuck she said.
Rude, yo,
You
rude
supposed to be on
ass.
my team.
I saw what
You know
she
what?
said. She said her things were delayed. No,
Good people. Good help is
our
hard to
viewers are what
find.
make us. What are
Good
you
help
talking
is
about?
hard to find. It's hard to find. People talk
No.
too damn much. These folks get on
Uh
one little first class flight. Take that at one little goddamn
First class,
five
first
star resort.
row.
First,
First class, first
my
row.
bad. Excuse a pimp. Excuse a pimp.
There
They do
and back,
one little thing.
sir.
There she go. She back. She back. Adrian, you back?
I am back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so whatever happened, they was at the Sheraton Grand and everything was going okay, and then they saying China just became irate with her friend. The drink started flowing, the energy in the
Shit.
suite, it was really good, but we know how things can kind of flip immediately. And then China just started yelling at her friend, saying "shut the fuck up," or she beat both their ass, and I
She
guess
be
that's
on
when they was
drugs or
held
some shit.
hostage.
Cause didn't she do some shit like that at the airport?
Huh?
Didn't she do some shit like that at the airport? You think she on something?
Yeah, she was acting out, and I would, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think everybody right about now, for all the shit that's going on in the world, everybody
Everybody
doing
on
something.
some.
And at some point or another, you're gonna overindulge in it, and then you're gonna just get out of character. But when you're a celebrity to a certain degree, you have to be careful with that, and that's when you got to make sure your circle and your team is really tight. These are the types of things that they're supposed to be helping you to prevent. But
Right.
instead, we know that controversy sells. So we don't know if this is some type of a ploy for publicity or what have you. But
Right.
when you start saying that, she's holding you against your will, well, what that's really called is kidnapping. That's a charge.
Right. Right.
So you have to be, careful. And if these people were supposed to have been her friends saying that, she's high on cocaine or what have you, we've been seeing kind of what's going on with the cocaine with the celebrities. We done had quite a few people with the fentanyl not too
Right.
long ago from Hollywood all the way to New York that passed away with that. So even with that being a drug of choice, you're taking a chance because you don't know what's in it. You know what I mean? Not even your
Mm-hmm.
drug dealer know what the hell is in it. They just selling it, but they don't know what's in it. Because to me, as a drug dealer, I wouldn't try to kill off my clientele unless I'm just so
Right. That's
goddamn
what I
going
be
rich. I
thinking.
don't need them no more. But I wouldn't try to go knock them off either. I'll just,
Right.
wish them the
Right.
best at being
I
somebody else
mean,
client and getting them rich.
Right.
trust me. The drug dealers are not trying to knock the clientele off.
Oh,
You
I
know, the
know they're not.
motherfucker.
I'm being very
Yeah.
facetious when I say that.
Mm, mm.
Very fussy. So because at the end of the day, we're
Big,
not
you
going to
gotta tell
Colombia
Big what
and
that
picking
mean. I
up the
don't think he know what
cocaine and driving
that
it back here either.
I know what the word
I don't think
facetious
Big know
is.
what that
I
word
know what that
mean.
mean. I know what
Asia.
that mean. Motherfucker, eat one little squid this and swear they got down. Wow, this shit here, boy.
I had
My
oysters
nigga,
last
my
night.
nigga, my nigga. I just
Did
seen you
you?
last week.
I did. They was so good.
I just seen you last week paying for your hot wing with quarters. But you want to get on live and
Oh my
front?
I'm
God.
still doing that. I'm still doing
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, ain't shit changed. Ain't shit
Ain't shit
changed.
changed. Okay, but the
Nope.
purse she carrying it
Shit
in.
changed.
I don't blame you.
Tell them,
Don't
Adrian.
don't act like that, Biggs. We gonna always
And he
keep it
left
real
out the
on
not
this
he
show.
left out the dimes, nickels, and pennies that were used to buy them hot wings too.
Well, let's just talk about this guy now. He's been saving change for 45 years and he just cashed it all in. So change it spends
Oh
just like
wow.
dollars.
See?
It
See?
spends. So
Yep.
yeah, we're gonna be okay. And then we got
Keep
in the
Michigan.
worldly news, outside of celebrity news, in the worldly news, we got the U.S. workers. They're saying can look forward to one of the biggest pay increase in more than a decade. You know, these companies been getting business has been getting kind of hard for the lack of people that's coming to work in them, especially during the holidays, being short staffed, people calling off. So Christmas is just not looking so merrily this year. So now they've come up with a way to increase. It's like 3.9%. So if you make anywhere from an average of like $11, that may be like 48 cents. So whereas companies typically are used to giving you a nickel or a dime for a raise every 10 years, this will be the first time they've having to give out almost 50 cents. That's starting at the 3.9, starting at $11 an hour. So then we got two Democratic senates who have put in a petition to go ahead and they're ready to shut down this mandate for the people to keep their employment, which I think is going to go over very well because now that we have this new um, Omicron, whatever the name of this variant is out here
Oh
now,
yeah.
they really don't know what to do with the vaccine. So now yesterday it was that you need to get like 3 boosters, and so they're just trying to double and triple and quadruple up now because today is saying that if you get 4 of the shots for the corona, it'll help build a wall from the Omicron variant too. So basically, it seems like what's happening and what they're going to do. And my prayers go out to people who were forced to get vaccinated, and for ones who just didn't know and was just trying to comply, and just trying to comply. It seems like now you're forever going to have to get the boosters. Like they have now turned you into an addict. Like it won't be a choice
That
because if you don't do it, then what are they saying? And one of the things that I don't like about it is the fact that they're still putting Pfizer ahead of it. I didn't like the idea that the FOIA, which is a federal government that whenever something new like this comes out, and it's they come out, their job is to come out every 20 days with a report and an update on the newest, and we're going to stick to this specific thing, vaccination. It's supposed to let you know what's in it, what it does, so on and so forth. Well, they went in and applied for this petition to put in that's going to get passed, where Pfizer, instead of every 20 days having to inform you, it's going to be the 55 years. Remember we talked about that. So if they don't have to tell you what they have done or what's in this stuff that they're giving you for 55 years, why are they continuing to be a part of the process that tells you what it is you need to do? Because you don't know if
right.
you get in your third and a fourth, and then it's going to be a fifth and a sixth. Because like people wanted to say before, oh, well, you get the flu and you got vaccinated for everything else. Okay, that's true, but only one time. I don't recall ever
Right.
having to continuously be vaccinated for the same thing over and over again, no matter what the variant is called.
And but you know what? It's like you keep,
No,
and
go
then
ahead.
you keep putting shit in my system. Well, not mine
Mm-hmm.
per se, but like for other people, you
Mm-hmm.
keep they steady putting this shit in people's system and still don't know the end result. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in a couple years on down the line, it's like the more you doping these people up with this stuff, you don't know
Mm-hmm.
because clearly it's not. I mean, I know they say it's giving what it's supposed to give because you can't get as sick on the virus, but it's not protecting you. So you steady putting this shit in
Mm-mm.
my system that's not fully protecting me, and you don't even
Mm-mm.
know the end goal. Like, what is the end goal? You steady putting this in my system and not
Mm-hmm.
knowing what effects it's gonna have on a person's body, physical and mental. Um,
Mm-hmm.
years down the line. Like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
I mean, years down the line, or what it's going to do to you right now. Just like if you take a
Right
certain
now.
pill and you have
Yeah.
allergic reaction, you're going to break out now, not 55 years
Right.
from now. You're
Right.
going to break out today. So I got to wait
Right.
to figure out what the side effects are. If nothing else, talk about the
But
side effects. But to me, I feel like one of the side effects is definitely on people's mental because everyone is like
mm-hmm.
so super aggressive. And as we're seeing, the killing is just coming. It doesn't matter the age or the color. People are just
I
resulting
don't
to
mean to interrupt.
killing.
I don't mean to interrupt. We got some breaking
Okay.
news. Just came across Jesse.
Smollett,
Jesse.
Smollett, Smollett, Smollett,
I forgot. I
Smollett.
forgot
Yeah. Did they
what
find
Dave
him
Yeah.
guilty?
what Dave Chappelle called him, Jesse Smollett, just found guilty of orchestrating fake hate crime.
Yeah.
He faces up to 3 years in
Hmm.
prison and a $25,000 fine. Wow. So he
Yeah.
got on the stand and
Yeah.
said he was trying to sleep with the little bodybuilder boy, and they still found him guilty. Jesse Smollett
Yeah.
found guilty of orchestrating
Hmm.
I
a hate
mean,
Well,
crime.
he. I
you knew
mean,
that was gonna
shit.
happen. He'll get house
Right.
arrest. He'll be fine.
Right. So, but look, I want to. I'm sorry to go back to the vaccine thing. Another thing I was gonna say about that I feel like is unfortunate and crazy, like the fact that the government can't get on the same page, and so many people are ending up getting this vaccine. People who don't even want the vaccine are getting
Yeah.
it because of these quote unquote mandates. You know what I'm saying? And then
Hmm.
they take the mandate back, and now these people are stuck with this vaccine that you got to keep going back getting boosters for. My
Hmm.
cousin, actually, I'm not gonna say what institution she works for, but she works for higher education. Um,
Okay.
Here in Georgia. Like she works at a
Hmm.
college here in Georgia. And I know we had a deep conversation about a month ago where she was like really struggling because they were telling all the employees by the end of the year, 1st of January, everybody has to have both of their shots, and be vaccinated
Hmm.
because of the government mandate or whatever.
Hmm.
So she was really struggling because she makes real, real good money,
Hmm.
and she was
Hmm.
just struggling with the decision because it was kind of like, do I turn my back on this money and stand by my what you call it, my
Your beliefs,
what's the word,
religions.
my beliefs? Yeah, do I stand behind
Hmm.
my beliefs and walk away from the money and try to find another job, or do I stick with supporting my family, my livelihood, and turning my back on my beliefs and what I feel is right for me. And her husband was supporting her and everything, telling her basically not to, he didn't feel like she needed to get it.
Hmm.
And we talked about it. We talked, she said she was gonna pray on it. We really, we had a deep discussion about it, and I felt her pain because it was like that's a tough decision to make,
Hmm.
but I say, look at God, because she sent me a message yesterday that they just got, because I
Hmm.
was telling her, I'm like, you never know. I'm like, they might change it, and come to find
Hmm.
out, they sent out an email yesterday to her, to all the employees, basically letting them know that they don't have to have the vaccine, like because of
They can
the
wait.
yeah. So basically, she doesn't
Right.
have to get it, which is a good thing. But I'm just thinking about what if she had gone ahead and got the vaccine? And as
I mean,
as
think of the
much as I
people
know
who
she
have.
struggled, that's what I'm saying. And they struggled with the decision. Me knowing how hard she was struggling with making that decision, had
Hmm.
she gone and got it, I know that shit would have broke her heart if she would have got this message saying that she didn't have to get it after she's
Hmm.
already gone against her beliefs. So I just
Yeah.
that's to me, that's like one of the most troubling parts about the whole thing, the fact that everybody not on the same page and they forcing people to get something that they don't have to get. You
Well,
know,
what it is disappointing to see that our president and vice president is forcing us,
mhm,
the people, their boss, to do something that really should not
mhm.
have ever become a mandate. And so, one
It
of the
shouldn't
things
have.
that did end up happening, I mean, when we look at it, just imagine between our family and friends who've had to do it to keep their jobs. But then think,
Hmm.
even if you go higher up and think of the celebrities, like we know everybody who's on the Tyler Perry show, you had to get vaccinated, right? Or you
Wow.
had to quarantine to be on there. We know Radio
Hmm.
One, that's your DL Hughleys,
Hmm.
that's all your Radio One network. Those people had to be vaccinated by November. It was sometime in October and
That's
November. So
sad.
we know they did it to keep their jobs. But so what did happen yesterday, and probably for your relative at the school got the news, is the Senate did did put in a vote to overturn Biden's vaccine mandate for businesses. So what happened is the Republicans ended up filing an appeal, and then we had 2 Democrats that went on board with the Republicans to shut it down. And what happened is it was required to have 51 votes in order for it to pass the Senate. They ended up getting 52. So what's going to happen is we're going to overturn Biden's mandate for people that are working for smaller businesses or bigger businesses with 100 employees, less or more, because 100 and less, they said it wasn't, but the 100 and more had to. But to go ahead and end that, because what is the difference? What if I leave a smaller company and don't have to get vaccinated and go to a bigger one? You're forcing people in bigger companies to leave and go to a smaller one just to maintain some type of income. Yeah, and so that's the other flip that's happening with employment. It's not so much that you just got a bunch of lazy ass people in America who don't want to work. You got a lot of people who are having to make really conscious decisions if they want to do this, and you're actually forcing them to go against, if nothing else, the religion. Now, when it first came out, you said if your doctor said you had a specific health ailment that this would not be beneficial for, you was exempt. And if you had religion things going on that will prevent you, you were exempt. But yet anybody, when we look at Colin Powell, who we know who had cancer, y'all still injected him, he still died. So it's a lot of people who have pre-existing conditions that you knew was immune system deficiencies with them, but you still gave them the shot. So that didn't matter. And then when it came to health, it ain't one person here who has been exonerated because of their religion.
And my thing too is, who the fuck are you to tell me the things that exempt me from getting something that I don't want to put in my body? You know what I'm saying? So just because, even if it goes against my religion, even if it's not against my religion, even if it's not
against my health.
Yeah, like at the same time, it's just, it's against what I believe in and what I want in my body. Like, so it's kind of like, how can you tell me that that's crazy to me.
And we won't get stuck on it because I know there's other stuff going on. I know Biggs is probably yarning and falling asleep. But what I will say is it kind of reminded me when Trump was in office. And the main thing I know Trump is he liked dictatorship. And he liked the fact that looking at those other countries, they have dictators instead of president. The dictators stay in place until they die. Over here, we're the only ones with a leader that can only stay 4-year term. And to me, this seems like a dictatorship type of a move. And even though we want to blame Trump for kicking it off, I'm going to blame Kamala and Joe Biden for continuing it on.
Yeah, because they got choices. Yeah, they have choices. And to me, it's frustrating because the people who put you here in office are the same people who, right now, you kind of like fucking up their lifestyle and their livelihood based off of this whole vaccine thing. Like, it's crazy. I was going to ask you too, Adrian, do you know, based off of what happened with the Senate and everything yesterday and the voting, like, do you think, because, okay, so, I'm in mental health. And I had an interview last week. I had last week or the week before, I can't remember. I had an interview with this mental health facility, and everything went well. She told me I had I had the job and everything. I was happy, good benefits, good everything. But at the end of the interview, she asked me. She was like, she normally asks in the beginning. Girl, she asked me, was I vaccinated? And it was like, and she honestly, she was really like understanding about it. She said she hates to even have to put people through it because she understands people's right to choose, but at the same time she was, because it's government fund, like they do accept like government fund like Medicaid, Medicare and things like that. She was saying that they have to, you have to, now they're requiring the vaccination, or like if I'm willing to be vaccinated, I'm not willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? And she was saying if anything changes, but I guess I'm wondering, do you think like that decision made by the Senate, would that change the Medicaid government funded programs? Like,
it's shutting it all down for the United States of America. It's for everyone. It's not per state. Because right now we have 18 states that shut it down. So they're not doing it for anybody. So basically what this Senate is doing is saying for the United States of America, we're not mandating this. So that's what this fight is for. Yeah, well, I mean, it's the holidays. Things are kind of slow. If they can wait and give you an opportunity until January to see, because they're moving pretty fast, because right now they're looking at the medical field and stuff to really plummet after the new year, because if you continue with this mandate, they've already lost half the staff. And now you
Mm-hmm.
guys are coming out with a new variant. And then you're
Mm-hmm.
saying the only people who can come to the hospital is the ones that's vaccinated. But if they're coming with a new variant, I mean, it's just too much for the medical staff.
It's
In a minute,
yeah,
we're not going to have no facilities helping no dang on body. So they're going
yeah.
to have to change it. It's going against them versus for them. They have made plenty of money off of this vaccine.
Cause
So
We got a comment. The comment we got a comment. They said it has been more deadly viruses, aka diseases, out there, and and there be nothing said about it. Why do we have to make we the people do something now?
because it's about the money and
it's
desperation, and
about
the times
money.
is
I feel
changing.
like it's money. I
Time
know it's money.
times is definitely changing. I mean, and we already know money is made off the medicine, not the cure. And so this is why they're going to continue to keep coming up with booster after
Right,
booster after booster. And
right.
so eventually it's just like anything else. Too much of anything will kill you. And so I can only imagine, first of all, we don't even know what's in here, and leave it to Pfizer. They are not obligated to tell you for 55 years. So that's going to
And
be
that's
for
the
like
one everybody pushing.
and
Pfizer. Everybody
right,
pushing
and
it.
they're ahead of everything, and it's like, why? But so what is going to end up like is like slavery. Like, we're fighting for reparations for family members of ours who was in slavery 10 generations ago. This is what's going to happen
Mm-hmm.
with this. So people 5 to 6 generations from now, those set of children will have to fight for your right and end up getting reparations for your loss of life because of this government, when they
This
end up turning
vaccine.
around and saying, oh, it's not a big deal and all you need to do is take a Tylenol.
Cause and yeah, it's crazy. Cause like you were saying, even with healthcare, I know she was telling me like most mental health facilities that accept, which most of them do, accept unless it's a private practice, they accept Medicare. And she was
We got
saying
another
like
comment. Miss
I'm
Brown
probably
says
gonna.
COVID. We got another comment. COVID. Miss Brown says COVID is actually more serious than the rest, and they don't know how much, and they don't know much about this horrible situation. So they are trying everything.
Okay, I don't know who they
Yeah, but
are.
they should. Yeah, because I'm like, even if they trying, you can't try
I think
everything that
I think
everybody
they will be
expects.
referred to the government
But
Okay.
they
or the
can't be
medical
trying shit
officials.
based on. They can't be trying stuff at
Well,
other people's expense. Like we not damn lab rats.
if you understand the method behind any disease, as it was explained by Dr. Sabi, who is a black man, if you listen to him, for every disease that was created, is created from the cure, period. So they have it. It's locked away, but you're not going to make any money off the cure. You're going to make the money off the medicine or the boosters. Their thing is to keep people addicted, not to really try to cure or to heal you at all.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at some movie, and it's kind of crazy if you start paying attention and looking at these movies and the subliminal messages they give. It was this particular show I was looking at, and it ended up showing where this country was being ridden with this disease, but the cure was actually locked up off in Iceland, where no one goes. Right in the center, they built a vault out there. It's like an underground world there,
Who
and
want to see
all the
him?
cures for every disease that we have in America is locked
Bring it
in
over
right
here.
there.
Yeah.
So if they really was for us and really cared about us, they would do that. But that's just, I mean, sad enough to say, we're just living under the demonic hands of people that we have allowed to be in power and that are in position. So the only thing and recourse that we have, which is why
You don't
voting
want to be
is
in my
so
face?
important, is to get these people out of office, get them out of position. But as long as we just continue only voting for a president and not voting for your local officials, then we're going to always be in the palm of their hand begging them for something and for mercy and hoping that one day they'll overturn a leaf and really look out and care for us. But we ain't going to see it in this lifetime if we keep doing the stuff that we're doing. But it's just time to get a
Right.
lot of people out of office. Seriously. Like,
For
they just
real.
been playing it too long. Seriously. Bill Gates don't need to be in charge of shit. He shouldn't be on nobody's board for nothing.
Angel, we thank you for the gospel segment
All right, and it was good being with
tonight.
you guys.
We
You all
don't,
have a great evening.
No,
And he
you
is
leave. You
handsome.
we don't,
look at my baby.
you know what I'm
He
saying? We don't
is
want to be
so
banned. Who is that?
handsome. Look
My
Who
at
is
baby.
that?
him.
My grandson.
Don't he look just like his grandmother? You didn't seen this picture?
You're so
A little
cute.
four-eyed.
He is
You a
cute.
you a whole hater.
No, they're
My
saying
baby.
the kid is beautiful. The kid is beautiful.
You a
Y'all
whole
He
make
is
hater.
sure, y'all make
handsome.
sure Y'all make sure y'all go to swaggerlicious.media.com to stay up to date on all today's information on the follow up. Also follow Swaggerlicious Media on Instagram.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
So let's
You
get
so
leaving
into
us?
your trip, Coco.
yeah,
Let's get
Oh,
into
okay. I
that.
thought you was leaving. I was finna say no, Adrian. Okay,
nah, man, you
please.
always you act like you so airheaded, man. Damn. So Coco,
I was gonna leave.
it's seven forty
I
five.
almost called you
She
that word
always,
again,
man.
bitch.
Listen, we
I
don't pay
almost called you
Adrian.
that damn
We
word
don't pay
again.
Adrian. No, listen. This is the media show, okay?
Yes.
It's the media show, okay? It is not the
Listen.
damn Coco and Adrian show, okay?
Oh
It's three
boy, here
people on
come the
here, right?
hate. Here come the
You know
hate.
what I'm saying?
Here
Oh,
No, I'm just
comes
saying.
the
right.
hate.
All the time.
Coco, it is your 15 minutes of fame. What you got
Mm.
for what you got for us today? The Coco's
Oh,
word.
I get 15 minutes. Okay.
No, I'm
I was
just
just
saying.
playing.
I said
That's
15
more
minutes
than
of
You
enough.
fame.
you
I
can
swear
have
it's
my
more than
other
enough.
two, so you got 17
No.
minutes.
Nah.
Listen,
Actually, you over 10
15
minutes,
is
but
more than
nobody
enough.
want to talk about that. You over 10 minutes.
15.
So
I mean,
you over
we
10 minutes. So she over 10
we
minutes.
not
You know what
gonna
I'm
talk
saying?
about how you went over Adrian because of how he comes in with his whole 5 minute rant
Thank you,
every now and then
Coco.
when he come in and
Thank
out
you.
interrupting with his long
Okay.
Thank
ass,
you
Is you gonna
so
talk? Is you gonna
much.
tell us? Is you gonna tell us about your thought trip or what? What you gonna do?
Tell us about this
Yeah, I'm gonna
girl
tell
trip,
y'all
this
about my trip.
sisterhood trip.
So I know. Okay, so this was my first international girl trip.
Was it?
Um, yeah, like
So I got a
I've been.
question.
Yes, ma'am. I mean,
I got a
so
question. You keep saying first international girl trip. So it's not your first time going international. It's your first time
no,
going with all
no,
females.
just a girls trip. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've traveled internationally before, but just not on a girls trip. And
Mm,
I've taken a girls trip before too, just not out the country. I've done
To
girls trips
Vegas.
in the states.
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we ain't even did like Miami,
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
but no, okay. So we were going. We were celebrating. It's Chantel. It was her actual birthday. This is my first time meeting Chantel and her friends, but I was invited by my close friend, my best friend Janae, and I know Kanye, so I know two people going on the trip. So they invited
Shout out,
me.
shout out to my
Uh,
cousin Q.
yeah, Q is a whole party by herself. She's so fun. But so anyway, we flew first class on Delta, honey. It
I
was
saw
nice.
that. I saw
Yes, on the
that.
front row. I ain't never flew, never. That was the first for me. You know what I'm saying? Being in the
Okay.
front, I felt real official.
Right.
Then we get there,
VIP-ish.
right? And they fancy.
Oh
And I
yes.
love it. I aspire to be there.
Okay.
We get there. She got the black truck waiting on us. The guy waiting on us. We get off. Um, had to ride back to the resort. The resort was nice. It was so nice. It smelled good. When you walk
Oh.
inside, it was just like a smell, and it smelled so good. Like I didn't want to leave. The
Uh-huh.
food was amazing on the resort. They had like maybe 7 or 8 restaurants on the resort, like with different
Mm-hmm.
types of cuisine. But all the food, like everything I tried and taste was good.
Mm-hmm.
They had real liquor. A lot of times you go to resort, they had that cheap shit.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they had the real shit. They had my Don Julio Reposado. They had
Mm-hmm.
Casamigo. They had like all the good. They had good liquor.
Tequilas, yeah.
Um, yeah, they had all my tequilas, but they also had other stuff too. But all
Mm-hmm.
I drink is the tequila. What
Yes.
else? What else? The girl, it was good because most of the time, so I normally don't do like things with a lot of females. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like in
Exactly.
my older years, I'm just now starting to do more stuff like going out with all females.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I really didn't like doing that too much. I just
You
stuck
live
with
through the
my friends.
cliches. You live through the
Yeah,
cliches.
like
Yeah.
because
So
it's
now we
always
see that
drama.
we can be together, we can hang out, and we can have fun.
We can, but you have to still be careful because it's
You
still
do.
messy ones out here. I
Oh
just
yeah.
don't like the mess. But on this trip, everything was good. Like all the girls got along. Like it was a good trip. We we
Mm-hmm.
we meshed.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. Of course, like I think it was probably like a little bitty tiny, but it wasn't nothing to met. Like everything went good.
Mm-hmm.
The girls got along. I got to do okay. So y'all know I can swim, but I only swim in deep. I only swim in like 5 feet or less. I don't swim in shit. I can.
Okay,
I
Michael
don't. I
Phelps.
don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't trust my swimming in anything that I can't stand up in. Because when I
Got
get
you.
tired of swimming, I want to be able to stand up. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
you.
I don't
I
want to
got
get
you.
tired. And then yeah, so I don't do deep water, but we went to a cave. I didn't know we
Oh
was
yeah,
going.
I
It was a
saw that.
surprise to
You was
me.
like, oh, scared.
Yes, I was scared as shit, Adrian. I was so scared, and it was like they popped it up on me. Had I known, I probably would have been anxious the whole time, but I ain't know until we were like on the way. And when I got there and we saw it, like it was scary, but I did it. I was so proud of my fucking self
I
for
know.
doing it. Yeah, I had an idea how to put on 2 life jackets.
You did, and
Uh
you was holding on to the man thing. I said, look at
and
my
holding on
baby.
to the yes, I had 2 life jackets, holding on to the donut, and I told the man, "Do not leave me." So like I was on there like a whole little child, but it was fun. I told him,
Good.
"Don't tell me how deep the water was until I get out, because I would have been overthinking." But it was like I think he said it was like 60 feet or something or more.
God
Uh,
dang, nah, I wouldn't have did it either. Cause I would have
Adrian,
felt
that's what
like
I
some
told
would
him.
have snatched me up under what. Mm-mm.
Then
I
guess what
wouldn't have
else I
did it.
found out when we got out the cave? The
What?
girl, Chantel, she told me, and the tour guide let me know the cave used to be like a sacrificial thing to where they used to torture people and throw bodies
Oh
down there,
wow.
like just throw people down there. And so it's dead bodies in the bottom of it too, right? So had I
Ooh,
known that, good and damn well I wouldn't have got in that creepy ass water.
no.
But
Uh-uh.
but
See?
I'm glad I tried it. I'm glad I tried it, and it was
Mm.
nice. I would have been thinking someone gonna grab my feet and pull me down.
Girl, an old
What
So
else?
ancestor or
y'all,
something.
just to recap, this is the Coco where she's telling us about her international trip to Cabo St. Lucia in Mexico. Is that what it said, right?
It was. I went to Cancun, Mexico. It
Oh,
was
my,
Wait, did
Cabo
she?
San Lucia,
I'm like,
she went
is
to
that
Cancun. She
y'all
went to
drove up to?
Cancun.
Okay.
She was,
and we went.
so
We
she
did
telling
a
us about
tour
it.
to Tulum. The cave was in Tulum.
Oh wow,
Oh, and
Tulum.
then another.
That's what Nipsey also went. I heard Tulum is beautiful. How is it?
It did. We didn't. We just did a little quick tour. We really didn't get to see much. So that is a trip I would want to take again.
Mm.
To Tulum, because we went. We went. The tour we went on was like different. We went to see some Mayan ruins or something. It was hot as hell. But we was looking at rocks and shit. Like I'm not into all of that National
I
Geographic
bet
stuff.
you were
So
complaining like a motherfucker. Oh
I
my god, I can
wasn't.
hear your
Nigga,
ass
I
now.
don't complain.
What?
I don't complain like that. No, it was hot. I
You
wasn't
don't complain.
complaining.
I know you in real life. Yes, you do. You complain about everything.
I ain't gonna. I'm gonna complain to you. I complain to people I know, no, but I ain't gonna go. I don't want. I ain't gonna go on no trip with a bunch of people
She
on
didn't
and
want to
just
be
mess
that
up the trip.
girl, right?
Yeah, I ain't
It's
want to be
always
that
that
girl
one.
in a girl's trip that be goddamn all way. I don't want to do that. I don't like that. I wasn't gonna do that. No, it was
Right.
hot as hell though, and thank God we was all ready to leave at the same time. Everybody was kind of over that little thing, but no, it was good. I got to finally got to wear my little bathing suit and get on the beach and in some water. Like it felt good. It was so relaxing. I
Coco,
really
you
enjoyed
look
myself.
cold, baby girl. I don't know how many more if you got to do like one or two or three more push-ups or sit-ups, but baby girl, you is fine as 39
Listen,
bottles of wine.
oh,
And
thank
she
you,
big.
Adrian.
And she big. I know you kept
Huh?
looking at them videos. I know you looked at them like
No,
122
no, man,
times.
man.
Yes, you did,
She,
because I
I got
did.
now. I
she.
got to work on my stomach. I've been eating a little bit,
Know
but
what I'm
I ain't have my
saying?
little six pack like I normally
Well,
have.
that's
But
Man,
personal.
I like my little
I like
waist.
it a little pudgy. I like it a little
I
pudgy.
know you could be
She
on
ain't thick
somebody
enough.
cover right
Coco
now.
ain't thick enough. Coco ain't thick enough. Coco ain't thick enough. It was somebody in the picture. I seen a wick that
And
was thick
I already
enough.
know who he talking to.
You
Shut
know what I'm
up,
saying?
I
bitch.
know, right?
Shut
But
up.
Right.
I like meat on my bones. You know
Well,
what I'm
she
saying? When I
That's
eat
glad you
my
don't
fine.
like
ribs,
her. Good.
you know what I'm saying? When I eat my ribs,
I
I
know,
want more
right?
than one bite. I want more than one bite. I want more than one bite. You
Your
know what I'm
little
saying?
hungry
Let me tell you
ass.
something.
Right.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if Coco was 180 pounds, a brick house. She would never be fine to me because I know her in real life.
Well, good.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
I'm
exactly what we
happy.
want to hear.
That's
I
because
would never.
I'm not
She would
supposed to.
never
Because
be
I'm like a
fine to
sister.
me.
You not that shit wouldn't
Yeah,
be
yeah,
right. It would
yeah,
be
yeah,
weird.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no.
It'd be
Even
real
though she
weird.
did have a now, Coco, I want to ask you, why did you have your camel toe out like that all over Instagram?
You say I have my who?
Your
Well,
camel
shut
toe out
up.
like that
I
on
did not
Instagram.
have. I don't put.
How
I
you
Ah!
got camel toe in a bathing suit?
Go
had
look
a
at,
bathing
go
suit.
look
What I
at,
was.
go look at, go look at her little
That's
thirst
how I know
trap.
he looked at it 139
Nah, bitch.
times.
It's a
I
bathing
screenshot show
suit.
you. I screenshot show
No,
y'all my
thank
DM.
you.
I screenshot
It's
show
a
y'all my
bathing
DM.
suit.
I
It's
got
a
like four
bathing
DMs to
suit.
my boy. Coco better chill out. I'm like,
Or
go on and holler at her,
what?
boy.
They better go
Go on
get
It's
some
now.
a
money and be a
it's
man.
a
She ain't gotta
bathing
chill
suit.
out.
Like what I'm
I was like, man,
right.
go on and get her. Go on and get her.
If they had to
Did
call
you
you, they ain't getting shit.
right? Why they going
You
through
know,
you?
man, y'all act like you know, men talk to each other like women talk to each other. So go
Well,
on
don't
with all
nobody
that.
wants them bitch
I'm
tendencies. So
just
go,
saying, but
yeah.
Ain't no
we
bitch
we
tendency. There you
40.
go. There
It
you
is.
Ain't
go.
Why they
saying
ain't calling Coco? Ain't one of them
that's what I'm
called
saying.
Coco. Not one.
But you know what? I
Because
ain't
Coco
mad,
always
Adrian.
talking
I
about
ain't mad, Adrian. I ain't mad.
Me
I
either,
ain't
because you
mad.
don't want
Let them
them.
go. Let them
because
go on through
Coco
big.
always talking
You
about
look
she
good with a
don't want no
Spanish man.
man. She all talking about she don't want no man and she ain't looking
Nah,
and
she
all that.
don't. She gonna go get a Spanish man. You
I
see how
don't.
she
Did
was
y'all see
dancing
my?
with
Oh,
Felipe?
did y'all see what
Hold on,
Tay used to say
hold
about
on,
You
hold
was
Felipe?
on.
tearing it up
She
with
did have a
Felipe.
Spanish man. She had a
Yeah,
Spanish man singing to
he
her.
was.
She had a
He
Spanish
was.
man singing to her.
He was singing a cue. He
That
was
was the
singing a
other girl.
Kanye.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
fucked
He
him
was
up when
singing to
He
she
was
who?
started
dancing.
singing.
He was singing a Kanye. Him and Kanye was singing. That shit was funny as hell.
That was
That nigga
hilarious.
went opera style on her. But no,
He's.
when I was dancing with he was a handsome old little. He didn't speak English though.
Mm-hmm.
But he was a handsome little old man. Came and started talking to us at the little restaurant. I said, yeah, he almost gonna be a sugar daddy.
Okay,
Good
I'm
little
gonna
baby.
have to take
But
you home with me when
he
I
was
go to
married
Oh,
Puerto
though.
Rico.
You didn't let me know.
Yeah, yeah. My dad
You
from that side, so I got a lot of family over there.
Mr. Magruder said she is popping. Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you,
yeah.
Mr.
She
Coco, you know what
Magruder.
I'm
sure is.
saying? You know what I'm
Thank
saying? She
you.
said
I
she
appreciate
popping.
it.
It was
Yeah,
definitely Coco's world, especially when you kept hopping on that
with
damn
hey,
swing.
Coco,
I said, "Look
with
at
the
that
heart
pro
eyes.
Yeah,
swing."
I
Coco, with
love
the
the I
heart
love
eyes.
shut up, Ben. I love the swing, girl. That swing has
Yeah,
me
I
a
And
know.
that
going.
She
Swing
swing
always
loved
sexy.
that
you.
Yes.
that sex
That
queen, that sex
that
queen,
swing, yeah.
that
Shut
sex
up,
queen.
Ben.
Now, Coco, now, enough for now. So
Did y'all did you one thing? Did y'all see I had to finally get the COVID test?
No.
yeah, we seen it. Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it.
I finally had to get the because you know in order to leave back out the
Cause you got,
country we had to.
yeah.
So they stuck the
I
thing
didn't
in
have
your
to get it to
nose.
leave. Yeah, we didn't have to get it to go,
Mm-hmm.
but on the way back, and you know, like, and
Mm-hmm.
honestly, like I know a lot of people looking at like you ain't never been tested. No, and
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I don't feel bad about it because I don't trust that shit. I used to feel like when they put some in your nose, they might be putting some in my nose.
Right.
So like I've been fine, I ain't had no issues,
Oh,
but
my
we
boy
actually
Tay,
had.
what's up? Hold on, be quiet. My boy Tay on here. Tay,
You
Dang.
know
what's up,
what?
man?
You know
Tay, what's
what?
up, boy? You find out Tay? Tay is one of our biggest fans.
Okay.
He always be working. He never get to catch our show live. But today he said he was gonna make sure he catch the show live. Tay, appreciate
What's
it, my
going
boy.
on, Tay?
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for
Coco, you
tuning
don't met him
in, Tay.
before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Tay, Coco with the
What me, Tay? Which Tay is this?
this I don't want to. We'll talk on camera, but you know he'll be on studio. That's my partner. You don't know him, folks.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So Tay, what's up, my
I'm
boy?
sorry,
Appreciate you,
Tay. I
goddamn
gotta
boy.
see face. All right, I'm
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
See
you,
that, see
Mr.
but
that.
Tay.
right, but okay. So yeah, I had to get the COVID test. It
Okay.
was not fun. You know that shit
Yeah.
was uncomfortable, but I did it, and of
Okay.
course I was negative. But yeah, that was You know, I was trying to like go fight this thing throughout without having to do none of that COVID shit. But I
Yeah.
did eventually have to get that test.
Okay.
But
Well.
it was
Okay, what
okay.
the weed was like over there? What the weed was like?
Oh my
Cause we
goodness.
know you got high.
I don't.
She does
Yeah,
not indulge.
we had fun. We partied. We was drinking but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
okay,
right. So
okay.
then, just moving right along while we're all
Yeah, I
still
mean
have our freedom.
we was good. Yeah.
I
Hmm.
know you. Okay, Coco. We want the your five best things about your trip and the five least things about your trip.
Oh, oh. Okay, the best. Now
Yeah.
these not in no particular order. Okay, I'm just gonna
Okay.
call out some
Okay.
stuff. So I did. Oh, and that's what I forgot about. So one of the good things was my friend Janae. Like, so we've been knowing each other since middle school, but we've been like really hanging tight since like 20, like since we were like 19, 20. So it's been like 20 years that we've really been hanging. And we've never, and
Uh
then
huh.
I ain't like honestly, the last past year, we did year or 2 years. We kind of went through some stuff in our friendship, you know what I'm saying? To where we weren't as close as we used to be for a while, but we were able
Mhm.
to reconcile. because I feel like real friend when you really friends with a person and it's real, like you are
I
able
don't
to
think
work
you
things
real
out. You know what
friends
I'm
if y'all
saying?
don't never have a falling out. If y'all don't fall out,
That's
y'all
what
ain't
I'm.
real friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like we went through that, and I so one of the best things was the fact that like now that we're cool and back on track, like just being able to do that together because we've never gone on it, and that's something we've always said we wanted to do, go on an international trip together. Um, like that before. So this is our first time actually being able to go out of town as as friends. My best friend going out of town with her and getting to internationally. So that was like a highlight. I enjoyed that
Okay,
part.
you don't say
The
international
food,
too many times for me. Okay,
the food. You say who?
you don't say
What you
international
say?
too
I
many
said
times for me. You don't say
because
international too
I
many.
gotta, but that because it's I gotta separate the two because I've gone out of town with her, but we haven't gone out the
Well,
country. So that's why I said that was a
international.
highlight.
He was international. He was international.
I am only saying that because I have to specify the difference. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't say that, you would think that I have never gone out of town with her before, and we have, just not
Mhm.
out the country. But anyway, the
Yeah.
food was another highlight. The cave was another highlight. Um, the flight, that was a highlight. That was something different,
Mhm.
and just being like in the company, like I just had fun, like the fun being able to relax and be on the beach. And the like Q was fun as hell. We call her Radio Raheem because she kept her boombox on her no matter where we went. She was the
Mm.
party. That shit was funny, like everywhere we went. And the girls, like just being able to be around like a bunch of females who all here to have a good time, like, so
Mm.
those are my highlights.
Yeah, I love
uh
Q, man. Q cool as hell. She
she
funny.
Yeah,
I tell
Kanye
you,
funny as hell. She
yeah,
cool.
she need to be a stand-up comedian. 'Cause that nigga is
She
hilarious.
do. She
Yeah.
is. She really is. Mm, my low light that we had to leave. The fact that I had to leave. I
Mm.
wasn't ready to leave. Um. Oh, I did. I did want to go on a boat. We didn't get to do the boat, so that's something that I wish we could have done that we didn't get to
Man,
do.
we got to get. I'm out. My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Jesus.
Go ahead.
No, Coco, you
Cause
finish. You got
I
three
can't
more.
think of. Oh, I forgot the room and the resort were highlights too. I can't think of too many other lowlights,
I'm
big.
gonna say it
Honestly,
can't be too many on that kind of a trip.
it ain't. It was just the fact that we had to leave and then the boat. Like, oh, what this stuff didn't happen to me,
It's
but
fucking
like
crazy
I know
interrupting my damn show.
Janae, somebody, she felt like somebody took some money, like the tour guide guy or one of those people took some money out her wallet on one of the trips. And Q at the hotel, somebody took one of the housekeeping people were going through people's rooms and they were taking like credit cards.
Mm.
So that did happen to her, to Q, and another guest at the resort. I don't know how many other people it
Did
happened to, but
it?
I know it happened. We were at the pool and she got an alert saying, her card had been swiped for or charged for a taxi, like 400 and something dollars.
God
And it
dog.
just so happened we were at the pool with another couple. And when she said something, the couple was like, wait, the same thing happened to us last night. And the resort people, like the manager, tried to tell them it could have been one of their friends and they were just rude. But they were on the same floor as us and everything. So yeah, they had to deal with that with the so those were low lights too. But like I say, it wasn't my personal experience, but I don't like that was a bad thing to have to go through at such a nice resort. So what big go?
Mm.
Y'all don't hear me?
No, I thought
Yeah.
I
Y'all
hear
don't
you
hear me?
now. What were you finna ask? You were finna ask me something or say something. You said
Uh,
we gonna do something. Was you finna say we going on a trip?
Yeah,
well,
you taking us?
you
That's
know
what you
what?
was about to say?
You know what? I'm not gonna make any promises, but I will just say this: the media show is going on a trip next year.
Oh. Oh my God. I don't know.
You
Yeah,
said
the
we going
media
on a
show.
trip next year?
Yeah, we're going on a trip next year.
That'll be
Next,
fun.
yeah, we're gonna go on a trip next year. Um, you know. So I don't know where we're going. We're going to
Why
Mississippi.
you say you don't know?
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
We about to get lynched. I ain't going. I'll just video
What we
in.
doing in Mississippi? I'm
They
not
got
going to
casinos. They
Mississippi.
got there's a lot to do in Mississippi.
Boy, ain't nobody going no damn Mississippi.
Right. What we going for? Overnight?
You better
One
get an
day to the
RV and
casino?
drive to motherfucking Arizona or something.
Man,
Make it a
y'all
road
motherfuckers too
trip.
good for
Who is
Mississippi.
Magruder talking about he down for the trip?
Oh Lord
That
Jesus,
my
yeah,
boy, that my
y'all
boy
can
Magruder,
write
you know
me.
what I'm saying? You know,
Who is that?
trust me, Coco. You know, anywhere I go, they're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? People love to hang with Big. They're gonna be fun. You know, I ain't no duck ass nigga. You know, I'm worse than you when it comes to shit. So,
Oh
Worse
boy.
than me. I'm not bad. What are you talking
Right.
about?
no,
Right.
you the fucked up ass nigga. You toot your nose up. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
You,
Who?
yeah.
That's a lie.
I think
Depending on
eyes
what? What
would
you talking
be the
about?
most fun.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amen. You definitely now I'm gonna
You
tell you
would,
something, Asia.
ain't it?
When we go to Mississippi, when we go to
You ain't
Mississippi,
ready for me,
Asia,
Biggs.
you stay in the room
just
with
stick
Coco,
to
cause
this.
you stay in the room with Coco, cause I ain't getting you don't need your own room.
Me and
Hell
Coco don't
no.
need no room, goddamn it. We
Yeah,
gonna be in them streets.
for real.
We gonna get a street
For
named
real.
out for us before we leave.
Magruder say, Coco, I got you.
You got me, Magruder?
Everybody, damn,
Got
why
me on what?
nobody never
Then he
got
give me
me?
kisses.
Dang, okay, right, Biggs. What
Yeah, he
about
was
us?
one
We
of the
gotta
one.
start our
He was
own
one of the ones in
GoFundMe.
my inbox.
Magruder, who is these people?
I mean, you know,
They
everybody
need to
just
put.
know,
They
you
need
know
to
that.
start putting picture
Biggs
things on the
friends,
profile.
the
I
ones
know
who
a lot of
called
people.
to tell them about what they saw.
One thing about my friends, ain't none of my friends broke.
They scary.
Okay,
It
I'm just
ain't
saying, yeah.
scary.
But
Yeah,
I feel
ain't
like a
nobody
lot of
hit
It's
your
called
Coco
no.
up
It's
though.
called being
Ain't nobody hit
respectful.
They
It's called
scary.
being
They
Adrian,
ain't
but
running
respectful.
a
Coco.
lot of big friends I probably know through other people.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
do
I'm just
circles.
kidding, y'all. Y'all not scary.
Big
I'm just kidding. He
Yeah.
said he
because
got you on the drinks.
No, Coco. I don't think you know him.
okay.
I don't think you know him.
Mhm.
He one of the few you may
Okay.
not have. You know, it's a lot you haven't met, but there's a lot of people that.
I ain't
Anyway,
like how you were finna say that. One of the few I may not have. I don't like how
met.
you said
I mean,
that.
you know, by you
Oh,
being
okay.
affiliated with the community that I'm from, you pretty much
Right.
know all of my homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Like it,
Mm.
like
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
big
yeah.
somebody. You
Okay.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, but
Oh,
there
okay.
are a few that I'm sure you
That
don't know. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
a few, yeah, because a lot of them I've met at the studio I haven't met before.
Yeah.
It just be that they all probably. I guess my thing, and it's not necessarily that I met them before, but I still don't
It's
if
not
they
you
all in
better.
the same
You know you
circle.
never see all
Circle.
this in the
Yeah.
same thing. It's so many. It's so I tell people all the time. Glenwood is a huge family, and
Hmm.
like I know everybody from Glenwood,
I'm
but
laughing at how
I'm
you
like,
on here looking like a whole ghost or some shit.
huh?
From the Christmas past in
Yes,
Okay.
you looking like a
advance.
goddamn ghost or some shit.
Yeah. I came in the house and it's dark in here. I was in the yo at the same time with Coco, but we wasn't introduced or nothing. Yeah, he was there.
Oh.
My boy
Oh,
Tay was
Tay. Look
there.
at Tay. Now he
My
needs
boy
some
Tay was
Say,
there
counseling.
why
when
they didn't introduce you to me
I didn't know you came late. Remember, he
Uh,
was there when we did
when the whole group was there? The basketball people.
yeah. He was there. Yeah,
uh,
he had the braids to braid to the after the side. We would call him
I can't.
we would call
I
him
gotta go back and look at the picture. I can't
yeah.
remember.
He in the picture.
It was a bunch of people that night.
well, is he cute?
I don't know. I don't judge men.
Is
Is he
I
single?
don't Right. I don't go off of looks
It
really.
was a lot
I mean, I
going on.
do,
Yeah, it
but I
was a lot
Okay,
don't.
well,
going on.
Tay, are you
It
single?
was a lot going on that day.
Don't be muting and going off
I ain't
Biggs.
muted shit. I
Put
ain't
his
muted
comment
nothing.
up there. Is he single?
He haven't responded yet, motherfucker.
Well, he need to hurry up. He always talking about he ain't get noticed and all that. Are you
Oh,
single?
can I show y'all something else I got from my
Yes,
trip?
you can, Coco, because
Yeah.
this is
Q
your moment.
Now, Coco.
Q got
Now,
this for
Coco.
me. We all got one. Q bought me this.
Oh,
It's
that
the
that
tequila.
is some good
That's
tequila.
all.
So, and it was expensive. This was like
Yeah, that's
it was
that
about
vanilla
a buck
flavored
50.
tequila.
You know what I'm saying?
What
It was like a
brand
buck
is
50.
it?
You
Is
I
had
it
this
like that
before?
new bottle they got.
that's a Zool?
Yeah, I thought it's not a Zool though. It's
No, that's not.
called
It's a vanilla flavored tequila. Mm-hmm.
Revolution
He said,
something.
I wasn't there
No,
for that one.
that
I was there
I
when
was at
Paige
with
was on the
Paige.
media show with y'all.
Mm.
Okay.
When Paige was on there, when the
Yeah,
whole live from the ratchet,
Oh,
yeah.
I wasn't there then.
that was a while
That
ago.
was
I can't
before
remember
my
that.
Nah,
time.
Tay
Yeah,
say he
No,
not
I ain't
single.
single. All right, so we can move on then.
he not
Okay,
single.
Nah, so
Well,
yeah,
wait
okay,
a
Coco,
okay,
he
okay.
cute,
Hey,
minute.
you
but
know
we
what
Wait
you
can
might
move
got now? I'm
on.
a
getting
minute.
confused now. Now,
Time out.
about this tequila. So you said my cousin bought you
No,
$150 bottle
about
of tequila?
Tay. Yes, she
Huh?
did. She got one. Me, I got one. We both took a picture with her. Me, Janae, and her got one. But shout out to Q for my
Now,
bottle. I
Uh-huh.
can't wait to drink it.
See what I'm
since
saying?
my
See how us
cousin,
ladies look out for
now
us
hold on now,
ladies. That's why
Right.
sisterhood is so important.
since my cousin bought you that,
Oh Lord, nah, he
That shit
want
ain't
one.
got nothing to do with you.
Cause you should have
They
went to
ain't got
since
nothing.
my
Cancun,
You
cousin
need to
bruh.
bought
talk.
you
You
that,
need to talk to Larry. You need to
you
talk
know
to
what I'm
Larry.
saying?
Bruh.
I need a shot
You
of that.
need to talk to
I need a
Larry.
shot of that.
Oh, I can
I
give you a
want to
shot.
taste
I
that.
give you a shot.
No, no, I'm
I
talking
give you a
about I need
shot.
a shot of that. I know y'all. I just
Shit, how
want to
you a
try
shot
it.
I
sent
give you
over
Damn.
by
one shot.
Uber?
I give you
What's the
one
name?
shot.
What brand is that? What brand? That must be a
I
Mexico
told
exclusive.
It's
you.
tequila.
Yeah, it's. I got it from. We got it from the Mexican airport. I
They
told
sell it
you.
here, Biggs. If you go to the store here,
What
it's
brand
just
is? Tell me
it's
the
in
brand. I
a
want to look it
straight
up.
tall bottle.
I want to look
I'm
it up.
telling you, it's
That's a cute
called.
bottle.
Okay, it's called REVOLUCION. Revolution.
Hold on. You know I'm slow. Spell it again. R.
REVOLUCION.
Uh,
I'm gonna keep the bottle too, even after I finish drinking out of it. It's just nice. I feel like it's a nice little piece you can put up
It absolutely is nice.
somewhere. It's nice. What I was gonna say now, back to Tay. Tay,
Tay not single.
okay, I'm reading his
Yeah. So
comment. He
we
said
know
he wasn't
he
pushing
said
up on
to clear
nobody. He
shit
was just
up.
trying to
I
clear up.
wasn't put. Hold on.
well that's good.
Hold on.
Okay,
Cause
okay, Tay.
Tay's probably at home watching this with his girl. He want to
Right,
make
right.
sure
Okay,
that
Tay. Okay, Tay.
he want to make sure to clear shit up. I wasn't pushing up on nobody. I was just trying to clear up Big saying she might know me. Okay, we
Hey,
respect that.
Adrian.
Oh,
Girl, I
finally.
miss you. I miss your face. What kind of car you in with stars on the ceiling? Okay, baller.
And no, I'm in the bed. I
Oh,
done made it to
you
the
got
house.
stars on your ceiling? Or you got the background like Big
The
got?
mat the headboard.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
You know,
say
I
she
make
got
them see
stars.
stars before they
I see.
leave. Make them feel famous when they really ain't shit. Okay, now go ahead,
Mm-mm.
Big. Look at Big's getting all
No,
serious. He
shout
about to
out.
mute
Okay,
me.
Tay, thank you for clearing that up. And
Yeah,
I'm sorry that we misunderstood what you
yeah.
was doing, but I do have the
Thank you for your
utmost respect
support,
for you.
Tay.
Yeah, and I respect you for shout out to your girl for having
We love
a good
her.
man who claims his woman. That's
We
awesome.
love her.
Yes,
Yes.
do.
So shout out to her. Okay. Moving right along.
Right. So I
Amen.
mean, but yeah,
Hallelujah.
that was pretty much
But that was an awesome trip.
Wait, being put up the comment he just put. Oh God. Oh, this is big friend for real, Adrian. Where do you
Oh
It's
read it?
okay
Lord.
to
This is
flirt with
now
me
don't
though.
make me go
My
off,
lady know I
Tay.
don't subscribe to
It's
Manaya
okay to
for real.
flirt with
Ha
me
ha
though.
ha! That right, Tay. Put them on point. Keep them on point.
So basically, what Tay is
All
saying
right,
is
your
his
ass get left before Christmas. Don't be
your
mad.
lady. He what he's saying is his lady knows he's a cheater.
Now,
She
Okay,
done
no,
well
dealt with
that's
no.
what's
cheating
up
before.
then.
Basically,
So
that's
we'll
not that
get
she's
her a
saying she's
gift.
okay with it. Yeah, she's
Okay,
not okay with it. She just
now,
knows that he ain't.
Coco.
Uh huh.
Uh, I don't know if you noticed something, but somebody laying in the bed recovering.
Boy, listen, I'm not recovering from shit. I'm the motherfucking ruler in this bitch right here. I ain't recovering.
He said he don't do no lying. Respect. You ain't got to lie
Okay,
to your lady.
Yeah.
Now,
well that's
somebody,
good.
now, Coco, we've been knowing Adrian for about 6 months. She been coming around. She don't show us her whole house. She never showed us that bedroom. That cooter
Well,
has been
maybe if we.
abused. Now,
Oh
Adrian,
God.
how's the recovery going? How are your walls doing?
The walls at my store are beautiful. They're red, green, and black. They're beautiful. I can't wait for you all to come and take
I
your photos.
know. I
Can't wait.
know.
No, we're
We
gonna do
gotta
a
do
media
come
show from
record
your
up there,
studio.
show up there. Yeah, that's
We're gonna do a media show from the
we got
studio.
to.
Yeah, we should. I got some strippers on
Okay,
lock. They
okay, okay.
hounding me down.
Since
That's
we
gonna
on
be an
here,
awesome show.
how do y'all feel about Donna E. Howell, aka Bankhead? How y'all feel about Bankhead?
What you mean? As far as the name change or the
Not
upgrade, the
as far as
regenerification?
no, I was about Donna E. Howell Bank. I was about how y'all feel about, you know what I'm saying, the new studio being on Bankhead. How y'all feel about it?
I mean,
Oh, well,
at
that's
this point,
breaking
I'm ready.
news.
Yeah, at
Huh?
this point, I'm just ready to be in the studio,
Okay.
like
So
be
y'all,
together again.
so y'all be cool with being in the hood.
I mean, we ain't
I
got,
used
that's
to
where
run them
you got,
streets, Club Crucial and all
yeah,
that shit.
you
Yeah,
gotta, to
yeah.
me,
We
big. I feel
plucked
like
T.I. up from the BP gas station back in the day in 2003 when he was an indie artist. He used to be right over there at that BP gas station selling his music out of his trunk with the
Mm.
yeah.
Juice magazine.
I'm
Yeah.
like at this point, what works best for you and Atherton West J Media Studios. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hold
I'm with
on.
whatever you with. You
Hold
see what I'm
on,
saying?
listen. I just get online and why Cuz pouring up the bottle you talking about right now?
Who?
She is.
One of your friends? Oh,
Q
No,
Q
or
is?
no. My cousin, the Q is my cousin about
oh
married.
Larry.
She married. Yeah,
You talking about Larry? Oh
yeah.
Larry pouring it up.
He don't
Because
drink
that
that girl
shit
whole
good.
bottle.
That's
He don't drink.
crazy. Why
He don't
you
drink. He don't drink the whole bottle. But she probably bought it for him. But yeah, damn, I couldn't go there still enough for him, so I gotta drink some of yours.
Yep.
no you gonna get a shot.
Petty ass nigga, boy.
You might as well just pour that in a sandwich bag and mail it to
I
him.
am. I am.
Nah,
You already
nah.
know.
Big,
You already
big is
know.
back
No, I
outside.
got one of those.
I
I'm
am back
a
outside.
A little
I
pea
am back
cup.
acting.
I'm gonna rinse this out.
There you
I'm gonna
go.
rinse it and I'm gonna put it in here and
Let me
send
tell
it to
your
him.
motherfucking ass one goddamn
That's a
thing.
shot.
That's a whole shot.
Send it in an Uber.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I ain't gotta come to your house. Meet me at
Yeah.
the gas station. Let me pour my shit out the bottle.
I'm gonna have this already ready
Let
for
me pour
you.
my shit out the bottle.
If your attitude right and you don't get smart with me no more, I might give you two of these. I got two of them. You
Oh,
might
that's
get
a lot of
two.
being quiet.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
If
lot of being
if you can
quiet.
be respectful and be quiet for a little while, I got both of these for you, big. I will rinse both
Uh,
of them out
I'm gonna
Okay,
come
and
for
make
the
you a
other one
shot.
because he ain't gonna be
okay.
He
quiet.
ain't
Phone
gonna be
lines
quiet.
open. Phone lines open. We only doing on the last 30 minutes this night. 470
Okay.
466 1131. Phone lines are open. Call in. Coco, we always miss it. The relationship segment because you get to talking.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Shut
so
up. I
what
was
you got
finna.
for us? What you got for us today? Did you find somebody while you was over there?
I didn't. I'm always so okay. So I'm skeptical about dating or meeting somebody overseas or out of town. I don't know what would be different from meeting them here. But for some reason, I don't know if I be thinking they might have some shit or something different. You know how some countries they be having different shit going on that we might not have or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. Don't judge me.
Or trying to
But
steal
that's
your
how I feel.
organs.
Or anything, So
Yeah.
I just don't. I ain't never been comfortable being with someone from out of town, but like just meeting them, dating them, getting to know them. I would be open to that, but I ain't meet nobody.
Wait,
I
can
ain't
we
meet. I
say
met now.
something big?
I met people who were flirting with me and who tried to talk, but I didn't. It's
Of
not like I
course.
am here.
So
They
so
flirting like
Coco,
I
you
am here.
want us to believe you was
Yes.
international, you was
Yep.
getting fucked up, you was drinking. You didn't get
I do
you
that
didn't get hit.
here.
So you didn't do no
I do that
balcony.
here.
You don't do no
No, but
beach.
I was sharing a balcony with my friend,
It don't
so
matter.
that
That
would have
don't
been.
matter. That don't matter.
We went. They married. All them married. So they ain't on that type of time. Shit that
Shit,
make
that
it
make
even
it even
funny.
funner. We in and out.
Yeah, yeah. That's not. I ain't. I guess because they ain't like I'm thirsty for that shit. I guess if I
No,
was to
you
leave,
scared. If you scared, say you
I
scared.
am.
Well, yeah,
I
I
am.
would
470
be shit. The
I
hell?
am.
466
Starting today?
1131. Do y'all believe Coco went international and didn't do nothing nasty? 470
The
Absolutely.
question,
466
no, the question
1131.
should be, have they gone international and did something? Because they wasting their time trying to bet on me. Because I'm telling
Right.
y'all, Biggie, that's like I ain't doing shit here. What's the difference from? I be fucked up
Right.
here all the time. I go out and get fucked up. Shit,
And
I went
don't
out
shit
last night.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I'm used
more
I'm
likely
used to
for a
going to
woman to
bed
be
drunk.
able to go out of town and
Let
not
me
sleep
tell you
with
something.
somebody than a guy. Sometimes guys
Coco
make
is the
that their
only
priority.
Coco is the only family member I got that always telling me how broke they is, but live a better life than me.
Look at that big old glass of nice. What's
You
in
know
that
what I'm saying?
orange juice?
Shout
This
out,
orange juice. This
Uh-huh.
shout out to Portia.
shout out
You
to
see it say my
my
name?
Oh,
shout out to my little sister
I like
Portia.
that.
Oh, nigga, you ain't the only
Portia
one that
gave
went
me
one. Hold on.
Portia
Well,
gave
wait,
me
I
this.
was gonna say also, did we notice her Coco World sign? That's what I was trying
Yes.
to say. Hey,
Yes. Portia got me that too. And she got me this nice
did
glass.
she? Oh,
She did for
Portia,
my
love you,
birthday. It was
boo.
for my birthday. I know. I love her too, man.
Oh, that
Portia,
was so
she good people.
nice.
It was. It's like she's helping brand me. I'm feeling,
Absolutely, that's
I gotta
exactly
get my
what that
shirt
is.
next. I need to get
That's
me
your
some
step and
sweaters.
repeat behind you. You need to get one of
Mhm.
them banner
Mhm.
things so when we get to the studio with Biggs, you can put that up next to
I
the
can have that up. I'm
media
gonna put
show.
this shit up.
Yeah, next to the media
I'm
show banner when we get to the
yeah.
studio. There you go.
Bid don't know yet, but I was already gonna put that up. Nice.
I'm gonna get mine. It's like 600 feet
Yeah.
tall and wide for in there too when we go. It's the
First
size
of
of
all,
the
we ain't
Empire
going
State
Damn.
to
Building.
my studio.
Dang. But no, you say where come to your studio? Oh, Ben, he's so lame. He had to go get his
That's why your glass
yeah.
blacked out. We can't even
That's
see you.
right. It's all
Oh my
black. Then he
bad.
done went trying to get some orange
Excuse
juice.
me.
Look like a
You know,
damn
copycat. He
goblin
trying to
over
get
there. Like
That's
you
why we
drinking
can't even
poison.
see it, because it's all black.
Yeah, we can't even
You
see
so
it.
lame, bitch.
And
He
he
is so
licking his
lame.
Chocolate sex is
he
the best
is
sex.
funny.
It really is, Maisha. I agree. I agree. Out the country
I've
and in the
had more
country.
sexual partners out of this country than in this country.
Okay,
Oh,
he
okay,
Okay.
gonna
oh
be
no. He
single
put his
by the end
picture
of
up.
this
Okay.
He
show.
put his picture up. You see that? He put his picture up.
And all
I
for
can't
you.
see it. Mr. Magruder, what's your Instagram? Shout out to Portia. Yes. What's his Instagram? Big. You got his, you know his Instagram?
You don't
Send
know
your
about Instagram by
Instagram
heart.
over, mister.
You say you don't know about heart.
Magruder, put your Instagram in the comment.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he say he have no social. He say he have no social media.
Mm.
Oh, he don't do
Hold
social media? They say
on,
people
hold
say that.
on.
People say that and be
Ooh, he
lying.
a super
People say that
cheater.
and be
He
people,
a
yes, people
super
say
cheater. His name is Karen Miller on Instagram. He got an Instagram. He just Karen Miller on there.
Man.
Okay.
Hey man. I know who the fuck this is now.
who?
His girl.
No, man.
Oh.
Mm-mm. I know who that is. And Coco, you do know him too.
I know him.
Yeah.
Magruder.
Well, he ain't
That's
got
not
no
his name.
social
I will tell
media,
you all
so.
that. I will tell you all that off air.
Off the air.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
All
He
right.
said
Well, we'll
swag
see
girl
you next
funny.
Tuesday then.
But he said he's single. He said he's single.
Magruder single?
Mm-hmm.
Is
He
that his
gonna
real
stay
picture?
single. He ain't got no social
Yeah, he
media.
loaded too. Hey, you know, I don't pull a dick.
Oh boy, here
But
he
my
go.
boy loaded.
Here he go.
My boy
You
loaded.
know that shit don't matter to me. I'm sorry, nothing
That's
Sure
what I'm
against
saying.
don't.
you,
It shouldn't
Magruder,
matter
but
to
that don't
you.
matter to me.
Because
It
if
shouldn't
you
matter
know
to
it and
you.
he know it,
It's,
that
you
comes
know
with
what
a
I'm saying?
certain mentality.
It shouldn't matter to you. But what I'm saying is, you ain't no gold digger, but you ain't fucking with no broke nigga
I
either.
ain't fucking with no broke nigga.
Okay, so I'm just letting you know, my boy, I ain't broke. So you gonna get it out the way.
Oh
Okay.
God. Okay.
Well, that's nice to know.
All right.
What
That's
I
nice.
say
So
about all my, what I say about all
Is
my
he
friends,
above is
they're
he
all
above
pretty successful, huh?
is he above the 75 that we talked about before, or the 6 digits? Or no, you're
Well,
not sure? I'm joking.
well, I will say this: he has his own company, and I think and I think he's doing like 7 figures.
Oh, okay.
all right,
I don't
You
know
know
then
when
what
it
we
his
comes
can
to
go
salary
ahead
big,
is,
and
but
wrap this show
doing
you
up.
like
know
seven
big,
figures.
right?
Yeah,
Big
well,
dress
why you ain't
everything
gave
up.
no numbers then? Why you sipping out your little black cup over there?
That's
Cause
my partner. I mean,
he be
he know
saying
I can tell
big
his
say
business.
anything.
No, 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 no.
As
No,
you'll
that's
be
that
surprised what
serious.
he tell people about us. He probably
Boy, I don't even want to know what he said about my ass. No,
Big,
thank you.
Big always
I don't want
embellishes,
to meet
you know.
anybody he talks about me to. No
I
thanks.
know, right, Maisha? He is really
Jesus.
being the love
No,
connection. I
he
mean,
said, no,
Big,
I'm
but
not
Maisha,
capping.
Big
I'm
always do
not
that.
capping.
He's saying, Big always doing that. Hey, cat just went.
Hey, cat just went to
Huh?
what?
Who cat?
Maisha say her cat just went too.
Oh, hers did. Okay, she
I
want to
guess.
get on them too. Shit,
Combined.
7 figures to make
Yeah.
everybody go
Right.
spinning around.
He said he has 70K right now about to make a move.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no,
Okay.
no, she said
Well, go
her
on, get into
cat.
that
She said her
metaverse.
cat just went toot.
It
Nah,
did. It did.
nah.
it
Really.
did, Maisha.
One
It
thing
did.
you know at
It
a
did.
certain age, somebody else's money ain't your money, so it's not that
Right,
exciting.
right. And so that's why exactly. That's why
But
money
we
don't
are
excite
happy
me.
for
'Cause
him and his successes, though, with his
right, right,
business.
right, right. I'm
Yeah,
happy for anybody who is
me
successful like
too.
that, and you know. But yeah, like you say, Adrian, that's my biggest thing. Your money ain't my money, so
Mm-mm. So does nothing for me.
Your money, what I like is you sharing your money with me, baby.
No,
Is you
that's
gonna
what
give
I'm
me
you
some?
saying.
gotta damn near give up your whole damn life for them to give you
Right,
$20. So
Damn
right.
right. Gotta bend that thing on over and take it like you're
it's
17.
called an escort. Get you
Take it,
one.
take it like you're in high school under the bleachers.
Oh Lord,
All righty. So, do we have
Lord.
any relationship questions?
You know,
Hey,
hold
hey,
on.
Miss Yolanda, how you doing? Okay, what's the
Hey,
relationship plan we
Yolanda.
got?
Okay,
Hold
I got a
on,
couple.
swag girl. Let me see. You always
Oh,
trying to
the
take
relationship
don't
thing.
try
Well,
to moderate my
he
show.
was trying to. I had something, but Bill was talking about the out of town stuff.
So the
Oh,
question
okay.
is 470-466-1131. The relationship question is: have you ever had international sex? Have you and your partner ever went out of town and had sex out of the country, or have you went out of town?
No, that's not a question. Like you suppose. I hope you did with your partner have sex out the country. This is have you gone out the country and had intercourse
Sex with a
with a random
stranger.
part? Yeah, a stranger, a
Mm.
person from that
That
you
what the fuck
met
I was
while
finna
you
say
was out of
next with your
town.
loud mouth fan, man.
Well,
I
you need
mean,
to
but
put that
don't
cut
ask if they
down.
did it with they person, because I hope so. I hope you would with
Now,
your dude or girl.
you wanna know something crazy?
Of course, Biggs.
When I go when I go out of town with my wife, we really never have sex when we go out of town.
Are you serious? But you know what? Sometimes you be tired from doing like
Yeah,
a
like
lot of shit.
we be goddamn so busy about just out, like
Mhm.
just having fun and kicking shit
I
that
can see that.
you
It
know what
ain't
I'm
no big
saying.
deal because y'all can have that whenever, wherever.
Anytime, right,
Y'all
right.
together forever. You
So
know
he
what I
a sailor,
mean?
so yes, huh?
What kind of sailor is he?
Let me pull out a Lionel Richie song. Remember that song, Sail On?
I think he a Navy. Yeah, so yeah,
Okay, let me
I don't
stop
know,
with
but you
Biggs
know,
friend.
You
some
stupid.
some people, some people, some people, some people look at it as a vacation. I have not had sex. I have not had random
Okay,
sex
Tay.
outside the country.
I
Okay.
thought Tay said, who
Mm.
was that said that before? Oh, that was
That was
Magruder.
Magruder said he had.
Okay, Tay. Tay, so wait.
Oh,
Tay said he ain't
God.
had
I wasn't in there, but
random
now
sex. He have not
I'm a
had random
merchant
sex.
mariner.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Magruder. Go sit down.
Why he got
Go sit down. Now you just
okay,
making
Magruder?
up
So
stuff. What is a merchant marina?
My merchant mariner
he probably sell products or some shit on the borders or something. I don't know.
Escobar.
Right.
No. Well, I said sell products in the
I
border.
haven't did it outside the country, but in the hospital while giving birth.
You know what? To a
Maisha, how
nurse?
you?
Wait.
Maisha, was it a random person? We talking about random now. We talking
So
about
you fought
random.
the random person while you was in labor with another nigga baby.
That cannot be what she's saying.
I don't think that's what you're saying, Maisha. Because now I know they do say that help the baby come when you, but I ain't do it in the hospital.
I work
Oh,
You
you
on a
work
work
on
on
the
the
ship for
ship
ship.
for a
career.
career.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. That makes sense. The other
Oh,
one,
so I can see him being out here being promiscuous with different
No,
people.
hell no.
hell yeah,
Okay. She had sit with her baby daddy in the
in the
hospital.
hospital.
Okay, that
Okay,
makes sense.
that is another show. We are
Okay,
talking
okay.
about.
I stand corrected. Her husband.
My husband. Okay, okay. That was different. I mean, that's different.
Mhm.
That is
Yeah.
another show. But I guess I'm curious. Was it in y'all room, the bathroom?
I'm gonna be.
She can't do
Oh, she said
random.
she can't do
It's
no
hard for me
random.
to.
Well, not if you got a
Yeah,
husband. Nah,
right.
that's out of the question.
I ain't gonna say I can't do
That's
random,
more of
but
a
it's
single person
yeah, I can and
scenario.
I can't. It depends. My
Yeah,
shit depends.
yeah.
I think
What's
I need to
next,
work on that,
Biggs?
trying to figure it out.
Hmm.
What do we got next,
Okay,
Biggs?
so I was gonna ask
You better ask Biggs first. Ask Biggs if you can ask. What is that?
what is that?
Is
What is
that
that? That
that
don't
better
look
not be
right. What is
Coco?
that?
Who
What
is
is
That
that,
that?
big?
motherfucker
Is
moving.
somebody shaking their ass?
What is that, big? You know we can't really
Your
see.
phone, because you got that background, is fading it out.
Yeah,
We
you got the
can't see it.
background on.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can't
yeah.
see it.
The company hating on me right now.
Yeah. Thank God.
That motherfucker moving.
Wait, did y'all see Sierra's? Where she got the bottle
Oh
on
yeah,
top of
when the
her
bottle
head?
on her head.
Now,
Yeah,
baby, I
yeah.
see why Wilson ain't going no goddamn
Right,
on there.
right,
Might
right.
have 10 more kids too. I don't know what was wrong with Future.
Sierra ass be
Future
moving
on
with
some
them niggas.
bad drugs. He let that one go.
Mm-mm.
Right, right. I think he would future ass
I
all
don't
over the
think he
place
remember
anyway.
half the women he been with.
Nah, man. Some people,
Probably
Kids.
not.
she was more equipped for a Russell Wilson, not a Future. You know what I'm saying? She too
Yeah, I
lame
Yeah,
for that.
do.
cause she wasn't gonna deal with his bullshit.
Mm-mm. Nah.
I
Nobody about to
mean,
admit to
I
screwing
mean
around.
that's.
A
I mean,
lot of these
you can
mice, I
say
don't
that,
know.
but
Bed friends will. Now I don't know if you done met his friends, but his friends
Yeah.
admit to a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah, guys think it's cute. Guys, it's cute for guys. Actually, they get
Right,
high five. They can go out there and catch
shit.
lice on their
right.
balls. They think
Hey
that shit
man,
is fucking cute.
you know, if y'all knows I haven't been telling my stories on here no more. So,
Yeah, because you
Why?
probably
What's
got
that
beat
about?
up one week.
yeah, I got
Hats
jumped
off to
on one night.
Ebony,
Got jumped on one night.
What was?
keeping her man in
Why?
check.
What happened?
She said I talk too much, so I don't tell no more stories no more.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's
Okay.
good. You being
Yeah,
respectful.
I
Mr.
mean,
Rogers, all
because
you
like
needed was a goddamn
I
red
mean,
sweater.
like it's
You was
like
telling everything.
you know, like you be mad and stuff. You know, you be mad and stuff,
That is
right? You know, like
stupid.
I be want to have sex in like the bathroom in the Wendy's or like
And the who?
outside you know
That's
in
fine.
in the movie, but man, when you married, shit like that don't happen, bro. Like it ain't
Man,
going
no, I
down.
feel like it used to happen, but after a while it get old. But that's the thing, you got to keep stuff spicy. You got to.
So he
What
said, y'all
Melissa?
ain't been in the club or out at the bar and pull somebody out. Hell yeah, I did that in a group. No, I have. Shit. But,
Out
you know,
where?
be
Just
it,
in the club and pull somebody. You know what? I'm gonna
Trying to
share
pull
an
somebody.
old story with you because it's over 25 years ago, right?
I done it in Australia all the way to
You been to
Antarctica.
Australia?
No, he's talking about in Judah.
Remember, he work on the
Oh.
boat. Now,
Oh,
that's some fun shit.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
So
that's what he
big.
said.
I
Okay.
mean, Adrian, finish your. What you gonna say now?
No, no, let's just go on to the guest. What does the
Ah,
guest have to
Nah,
say?
come on, Grandma.
20
Tell
years
about
ago, boy.
your old ass thought story.
Okay, yeah,
Come
this
on,
is Angel.
Adrian. Your stories be funny.
Okay, once upon a time, a long time ago, back in the 1900s. Yeah, after I had graduated from high school. So one day, I was like horny as fuck, really. So I went out,
Hmm.
and it was actually like a deliberate mission. So I went out to this club by myself. I don't mind going out by myself. I'm cool with
Right,
that. So I went
right.
out. So I was dancing, and then I was leaning on this pole, and the pole was like a square. So it was four sides to this pole. So I was leaning on one side, and it was this guy. He was tall and dark. He was fine as fuck. He was leaning on the other side. So he inched his way around the little pole, and I inched my way around the other side to where we ended up face to face talking. So we was just talking, and he go to corny as shit. I was like, "Hey, definitely know he a hood dude, right?" I was like, "Would you like to come over to my place for a cup of coffee, girl?" He just broke out laughing, right? Because we was fucking drinking and shit. Who the fuck
A
gonna
cup of
drink some
coffee.
coffee?
You were so sophisticated with it. Your
So
fancy ass.
we went back. I pray to God no one I know is watching this damn
It's
thing.
even if they are, that was
But
20
yeah,
some
who
years
gives a fuck?
ago.
Because people know me. But
Yeah.
anyway, so we went back, and so he ended up saying he did want a cup of coffee. So we went back to my house, and then so that was that. And that was so much fun, right? So I thought he was gonna be cool. And then guess what I ended up finding out like 2 days later, the
Yeah.
honest part came out. He had just got home from jail, which is why that shit was like fucking phenomenal. And then he had 10 fucking kids. Like back then, that wasn't the
No.
thing to have no 10 damn kids. And so we never
Yeah.
talked again, right? So I would say it was probably like 5 years later after I had left Cleveland and I went back to visit. I had went to this particular bar with another friend of mine, girlfriend of mine. And why that guy, when we was coming out, he because after that couple of days, I never spoke to him again. He kept calling, I never talked to him again. We was leaving out of the bar, getting into the car. He was walking in. And he was like, "You look so familiar." He was like, "Don't I know you?" And I was like, "Nope." And we kept walking. I told my friend, I said, "Walk fast and just get in the goddamn car." She was like, "What's wrong?" I said, "Just walk fast. I'll tell
Nigga,
you later."
listen.
He turned around. He was like, "Hey, I know you. I know you." I said, "Girl, take the fuck off. Drive fast. Hit the gas." And we took off. So sometime the one night stands
Damn,
don't be all
Adrian.
that. But his dick was
Damn.
fucking phenomenal. But that was my
I'm
one
laughing
time.
because of how female, like the girl code, how we do shit like that. Be like, girl, don't say nothing. Just keep walking. Just come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna tell you
Get in
later.
the car and I
Listen.
mean, when I tell you he was an eyelash away from that window, I said, "Hit the goddamn gas." She like,
Dang,
But if
okay.
a
Adrian.
motherfucking, but if a man do some shit like that, we're a dog ass nigga.
Niggas do it all the time. Fuck a bitch and
Right,
ignore the fuck out of her. Shut up.
right. Just
Old
say
ass
shut
got
up.
stories.
No, he did.
So you gave him some more?
Nah, I never talked to him again.
Look, say something about a couple.
A couple
He's
damn
on a
coffee
cup of
and
damn
so you
coffee.
could.
I didn't even have a coffee pot. Shit.
Couple
Oh
hot
shit,
pussy.
that's funny. He
Ah,
said
full of
you so
caffeine.
mature. That is funny.
That shit
That
was
was very
hilarious.
mature of you. That's
It was.
funny.
It was. That's
Mm,
But oh well. But
I'm trying to see. That was a good story.
that was interesting.
It was different.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, but like you say, all random one night stand, like a lot of them need to be left where they was.
And it
Forget about it.
was. It was.
You just forget about it. That shit didn't even happen.
Yeah, I ain't
Don't
about to
count
have
no
no
more.
one kid. You got 10, nigga. Get the hell out of here. Oh, hell no.
10. Damn. So
And
I'm
that was
saying,
back
but like,
then.
but Adrian, now I must say that
Ooh.
your willpower is very strong and good too. Like the fact that you cut it off if it was like it was good, but you just still cut it off. Because I'm like, that could have been like a little booty
We'll
partner.
never know. We'll never know.
Damn.
We'll never know. A lot of
Have
people
you
will
ever
never
kept?
know.
Have you ever kept that before? Like had like a booty partner?
Mm-mm.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
I did. I did, but I feel like you can't like it doesn't work for me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like when it's because
Yeah.
if it's that good to keep around, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like if it's that good that you're gonna keep going back, even because I mean, even with him, it wasn't like back to back to back to back. It'd be spaced out sometimes, like
Right.
months might go back, and then if I get a little itch, it's.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, the more you do that, and if it's good, you start to catch feelings,
Right. Right.
and
So I
it's
just
not,
don't. It's
yeah.
either you in or you out for
Oh, you
me. And
out,
that
yeah.
was back then. I mean, shit, I was probably I mean, my son, 26, that was before he was even born. So, I mean,
Oh, okay, yeah.
literally,
Oh,
that's
that was a
like
long time
a
ago.
long time
Yeah.
ago. Yeah, seriously. So, that ain't no, routine or habit that I have. That was just back then. But I feel
Hmm.
like certain things that you do in certain parts of your life is age appropriate.
Right,
So,
right.
for
Girl,
me,
yes.
I've
The
been
older you
living
get,
on
I
my
think you
own and shit
calm
since I
down.
was 16. So, I mean, at that point, that was just me
Yeah,
ostracizing my adulthood and making, some old rash ass decisions. But
right.
no way.
It wasn't that bad though, Adrian.
It
Like
wasn't
I
that bad.
get
It
what
was
you're
really
saying. I
fun
know
because
that
back
was, yeah.
then
I feel like
we
that
didn't
was
have the
a
fears that we have today. Like today, I
now.
would dare
Yeah.
not do that because I know a nigga kill me. Cause this shit is fucking wonderful. That's why I gotta make sure I keep it to myself and rash it out deservingly. Yeah, cause I would be dead as fuck. So
Lord,
nah.
Boy,
But
that
back
Big.
shit.
Where
then,
did Big go? Because I can't believe he said shit.
yeah.
No, no, I had to get my food. Motherfucker love to sit on the camera and they the only one eating good. So yeah,
What's
that's just
that?
starting to piss me the fuck off. You know what I'm
Bullshit.
What
He
saying?
you
can't even
got?
You know what I'm
see it.
saying,
He
huh?
is such a hater. Big. Why do you behave so hard?
He can't
Bitch
help
can't
it.
even eat without being hey. It looked like that shit said some old Charlie's or something, girl. Mm.
Yeah, I mean, old Charlie's,
Oh, okay. Oh,
Who do? I ain't had no
cup of
goddamn.
hot
Who eats old
pussy.
Charlie?
You don't like old Charlie's?
Who? Who
So
agree
you
with
agree with
Kevin
Kevin?
Samuels?
now I definitely
Agree
don't
with
agree with shit with
him
Kevin
on
Samuels.
what?
Somebody need to shoot him and
I'm a
put me in
nigga
his
Magruder
that thinks
nose.
sex
Magruder
is
agree with
overrated.
him on what?
What tell you think sex
Yeah, it
overrated?
can say it can be. I believe it.
But not
But
he's my but not head.
Yeah, them two is a mess.
it is, I think it's overrated too.
I can't
Both
fuck a
of
woman I don't really know and like no more. Me either.
them. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why my key point with certain
What
things
he
is
talking
age
about? Dot.
appropriate. And so when you're in your 20s, you really don't care about a lot of things that you care about in your 30s, 40s, and moving on up. So
Oh,
that
so
was an
so
age
so you hate
appropriate
on my
thing.
old Charlie's Coco?
I mean, is
Yeah, I'm
Charlie
like,
even
who is
still
that?
alive?
That's what I'm saying.
You don't eat on Charlie's?
No, I don't think I've ever had O'Charlie. I ain't never really wanted to go.
Have
Let me
The
you
tell
ever
you
name and
seen
something.
shit ain't
Charlie?
just right.
Let me tell you
I
something,
haven't.
man.
Do you know Charlie?
I want Magruder to explain what he talking about with the Kevin Samuels. Like
Yeah.
On
what
Charlie's have
agree
you
with
He
what
know
said
part of
somebody
Kevin Samuels?
agree with him.
she
Yeah, who
said
what
she
agree
said
with
not
what?
10 children, huh?
She said not
No, I
10
was
children.
oh, so that's what he's talking about with
Who
Kevin
eats that?
Samuels.
I eat that. That's who eat it,
Right.
goddamn it.
Naisha,
Oh,
don't
Charlie
nobody eat
good.
that shit.
And,
I guess.
and
What you get from there?
Some
um,
chicken.
come on, y'all know what I eat.
That's
Chicken.
all you goddamn eat.
Some damn chicken.
I
That's
eat
all
something
you
else.
goddamn eat.
I had to stop
Ew.
eating
But
something
it
else.
don't come in
I
the
had to stop eating
styrofoam
something
plate.
else.
And
I had to
don't
stop eating
gross
something
us
else that
out.
kept getting me in trouble.
Yeah, don't let Ebony beat your ass again tonight. Now
I'm talking
stop
Right.
about
it.
hot wings. The
Right.
fuck y'all talking about?
Oh, okay. Well, we quit. She can't be with
It was
somebody
somebody
that
that got
Somebody.
got
out of
out of
jail and
jail and
had
had
children.
kids.
I mean,
Nah,
that's what he's talking about. Agree
not
with Kevin
then.
Samuels.
Nah, not when I was fucking 21. What the hell I look like
Mm-mm.
with somebody with 10 damn kids and I ain't had none. No, thank you. That's a bit much.
Mm-mm.
But it
But
was
I
no, I
fun.
get
mean,
the same thing every time I go. Broccoli, mashed potatoes, chicken fingers. You know,
mm.
Well, that's healthy.
You could have, yeah, you could have got that
they
shit
got
from
the
him,
best
man.
chicken fingers
You
on
could
earth.
have cooked that. That wouldn't have took but 30
Right.
minutes.
Right.
And could have ate 10 times.
I'm tired of cooking. I like my woman to cook for me.
I got you. All right. Well,
Oh, but
tonight
when
is
I said I
Charlie.
want my man to cook for me, then that was a problem, though.
So when
Yeah,
your woman can't do it, Charlie can?
yeah. No, I'm saying is I'll
Yeah,
cook
no.
sometimes, but all they cooking every day. Motherfucker get a little too comfortable. Get a little too
Yeah.
goddamn comfortable now. I ain't no pussy.
Okay.
When
Mm.
y'all start lying,
Okay.
come out, baby, your food say better than mine anyway. Uh-uh.
Not your food tastes better than mine, so she ain't got to cook no more.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I would. That would definitely be my line.
What did he say?
So
So
what he
how
say?
many children? What?
So how many children can a woman have and a single man don't have none?
That's his choice. I mean, it's your
That's his
preference
choice.
and
Yeah,
what you
it's
can
all
deal with.
yeah.
That's up to
Right.
you.
It's
I'm
a
just
personal
saying for
preference.
me at 21, dealing with somebody with 10 kids and I don't have that was a bit much for me. I'm not saying that's everybody's norm. Now,
Right.
even at today, at my age that I'm at now, I
I
still
couldn't
don't
date
want
a
to be
man
with
right now
nobody that
with
got
no
10
young
kids.
kids. I couldn't
Nah.
date a man with no young kids. Like even and I get like
All
if a person
men,
was like, oh, she got 4 kids, I
all
don't
men in
want
the
her. That's his
family
choice.
cook. Yeah.
Yeah. But 10 is a bit
Yeah,
excessive
but
because we talking about
I
it's not so much as the kids.
if he
Don't get
got
me
now, I'm gonna
wrong,
say
it's not
this.
the kids. It's the baby mamas. So if it's
Right.
10
Oh
kids, but you
yeah.
got a baby mama, I'm not finna be dealing with all them motherfuckers, you and them. Hell
Yeah.
the fuck
Yeah.
no. It ain't 10. That just turned into 22 people.
You
No,
know what?
thank
That was
you.
one of my I had that as one of the relationship things, like talking about dating people with kids. And like that's one of the things too, like she was saying, like I couldn't date like if he had 10 grown kids, that's different. But like I couldn't date someone who has younger children.
Yeah.
Like and that, even though I have kids, like I can and all of my youngest is 17. So anybody with young because I'm not trying to take care of nobody kids. I don't
Right.
care if it's even on the weekend. If the kid coming on the weekend, I'm not trying to play stepmama to nobody kids at this point because I'm done raising kids.
Yeah. You got
Yeah.
a whole grandchild.
Sad.
Right.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say too, it's the drama I think that comes with dating people with kids sometimes. Like
It really is. It is.
yeah, it's a lot you gotta deal with. If the girl ain't over if she ain't over him and he ain't over her, they still messing
Exactly.
around. If she,
Exactly.
one week they cool, you can come see the baby. Next week they fussing over it's too much. Like,
And he had just came home from jail too. You know them baby mamas has been
yeah.
waiting on that. Do you think I'm about to be fighting all of them
Mm,
up? Hell nah. Not at
yeah,
21. Oh
you got the
no.
boundary issues. Motherfuckers
Mm-mm.
calling this bitch calling all times of day and night. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? Popping up, doing that. I just shit.
Yeah.
I ain't
No,
got time.
thank
I
you.
ain't got time.
And I ain't never had to deal with nobody's baby's mamas ever
Yeah,
in my
me
life.
either. Me
So
either.
hats off to me.
Mm.
Shit.
You know
So
what?
what if you meet somebody and they want children? Well, it ain't by me today. Now back then
Yeah,
they
they
could have
need them.
got one, but not now. Please.
No, they're gonna have to find somebody else. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm
We
done.
too old
Done.
for that, Magruder.
Yeah, I'm done.
We super grown at
Yeah,
this point. We grandparents at this
done.
point.
I
I
have
ain't have no
Magruder.
damn kids.
I've raised 4 children. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm done and been since 16. I've been raising kids, so I'm finally
Mm-hmm.
free. I'm done. Done. It's
Yeah.
a wrap.
I
It's a
got
wrap.
my one. He's 26. He is not looking for no siblings. And I have a grandson that is 7.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
do
And
not
I
need
do.
my
I have a grandson that's
grandson
3.
older than his uncle or aunt. So,
Yeah.
mm-mm.
You want me to tell you? Okay, so I've never experienced drama with a baby mama because I don't think I've ever dated. If I've dated a guy with kids, I ain't never been close enough to him. You know what I'm saying? Like to
Right,
even know the
right.
kids or whatever. So I've never had that drama, but I can say this was a long time ago. Like
Hmm.
when my
Back in the 1900s, the late
in the
1900s.
1900s, yeah. Now I
Okay.
did have reverse baby daddy drama where he did come at the fucking fool, and I was so embarrassed. I was so
What
embarrassed.
happened?
So this was back when the twins. What was this? This was like 2000, 2001. So this was my twins had to be like
Thank you,
maybe
Tay.
1 or 2.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank you. The twins was like 1 or 2. And my son was probably like 5 or 6. But anyway, so their dad, we had broke up. I stayed in some apartments off Wesley Chapel. We
Uh-huh.
had broke up. We weren't, but he was
Behind,
having a
but
hard time.
Don't start, Biggs. Do not
behind
start.
Popeye,
No,
right?
I stayed in Friendly Hills.
Behind Popeye, right?
Friend behind Popeyes. No.
It's a
I stayed
Popeyes
in
on
Friendly
Wesley
Hills.
Chapel?
It is where the old Burger King used to be. Now that used to be Lantana. Now when I was with their dad, like when we were teenagers, his family stayed there, and I used to be over there with them. But no, this is when I had my own spot. I was like 20, 21, whatever. Um, but Friendly Hills right there by the golf course on Snapfinger, where the golf course used to be.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, right.
So anyway, I stayed there. He was having a hard time with the breakup. I guess he wasn't ready to you know. So I had started dating. I had started dating this guy, and not my ex husband, but it was my other ex. But I started dating him, and he used to help me out a lot. Like he used to be over there all the time. So I feel like my baby daddy sized him up. Because what I will say is not to say my baby daddy was no hoe, because his ass will, like, he ain't no hoe at all. He'll fight. He used to. He ain't scared of nobody. But I do
Okay.
know he tried this dude, but he never tried, like, right around the same time I started dating my ex-husband. My ex-husband was a little bigger. He never tried my ex-husband like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I feel like he sized up this dude or whatever and looked at it like he could trump him out. Girl, one day he come to my apartment. We in the house. This nigga beating on the fucking door, going crazy. Adrian, I'm talking about the shit. I was embarrassed. He was beating on the door
Right.
like really like, and he wouldn't leave. He out in the hallway cussing, making a scene, talking shit about the nigga in the house. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping the dude went, like, thank God the dude wasn't like dramified and trying to
Right.
prove a point. You
Right.
know,
Right.
like he was sitting inside. He wasn't saying. I'm telling him
Well,
like
y'all
I'm
hear the
sorry.
thought to her? She want her nigga to go out there and
I'm
beat that nigga ass though.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I was telling him no. I'm telling him I'm sorry. Like, no. And it got to the point where I had to actually like tell my baby dad I was about to call the police on his ass. Like I didn't want to get him locked up, but he was about to get his ass locked up that night. Cause you ain't finna come to my like
Being
you fucking up
disruptive.
my potential, shit
Yeah.
that I was trying to have going on. So that was drama. Like I said, it wasn't that deep, but that was still like the little drama I had on the
But hold
reverse
on,
side.
hold
But
on.
that be a
Thank God
lot
I never had to go
Why
through
did he
that
pull
again.
up?
because he won over it.
He he went over it. He still wanted to be together.
And
That
y'all
nigga
don't
still.
never, and it's
The
cool when
crazy
y'all
part
dump somebody,
is,
but y'all ain't never good to see a bitch get with another person. Don't
cause
know
I'm
where
like,
it
the
comes
crazy part
from.
is, bit while you trying to play, like the nigga still. I ain't gonna throw him out there like that and say he want me now, cause but
Oh,
for a
but
long
he do.
time,
If he a real
if
nigga,
I
he
really
do.
wanted, so.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know if it was just that, Magruder. It could have just, I'm a good ass person too. I'm a good
Yeah.
girl. I mean,
Yeah.
that's fine. That part, that part
And
be good too. But
sometimes in early on in
yeah,
life and in relationships, like the good girl, the good woman just isn't what guys in that age range when we was coming up was looking for. It was just looking for a good time. You weren't looking for a good
hmm
woman or a wife or a mother. You weren't thinking about that. You just know
right,
you new to becoming an adult, being able to make some decisions and ain't gotta come in at a certain time, ain't gotta ask nobody if you can leave and all that shit. So you just busy
right,
trying to exercise your rights in being an adult back then. So that's why I say a
right,
lot of things that were done is very age appropriate. Now, would I go to a club today and ask somebody to come over for a cup of coffee? Hell the fuck no. I don't even leave my
right,
motherfucking house. Don't nobody
right.
probably really even know I
Come over.
exist except for y'all on this damn show. So no, I wouldn't do that shit right now today. Never.
He broke his own heart, Magruder.
Absolutely.
He broke his own heart because I gave the crazy part is I give a motherfucker chance after chance after chance after chance after chance after chance after
Yeah.
chance after chance after motherfucking chance. But
But
once
then you
I'm over,
break.
yeah, like once I'm done and I don't feel nothing no more, it's a wrap.
Oh God,
Tatiana
he go a
Hayes, so yeah,
long one. So y'all
pass on a
telling me
man
that
now
y'all
because they have kids and y'all got them, but will get mad if a man say he doesn't date them. Who said we'll get mad? I would, yeah, first of all, yes, I am telling you that I will pass on a man that has young kids. I will. That's a fact. Second of
mm,
all, I never said, and Adrian didn't say either that we would get mad. I wouldn't get mad
mm-mm.
if a dude chose not to date me, and I've never felt that way. My whole, like, I've had 3 kids since I was 20, and I had my fourth one when I was 24. Anytime a man I tell him I got 4 kids, if he say he can't do it and he don't like it, I'm not mad. I respect that. Everybody
Right.
has a choice to know. And honestly, I would rather a man tell me he don't want to deal with that than get with me and he really don't want to deal with it. And then we have issues down the line or he neglected my kids.
Right.
So yeah. So for me, yeah, we all, that's just like dating somebody with kids is just like dating somebody who might cheat or dating somebody who might, like, we all got preferences. Y'all didn't say it, but women in general, I don't think all women would say they mad at a man that don't want to. A woman who is mad at a man who don't want to date them because they got kids, that she got issues. That's
Well,
dog
first of
issues.
all, women are nurturers. by nature. So
Right.
children we love, family we love. What I wouldn't want to do, and the reason why I would say for me, but I think a lot of women, you will want to be careful with a guy with kids, because if you end up getting attached to that man and attached to that
Bullshit.
kid, when you and that guy break up, then that affects the child. Now, as a child, I know my mother dated certain men. Like one guy she was with, I was young, but he happened to have been married. But I looked at him like a father. And no matter what happened with them, even though they broke up, that man still continued to stay in my life, right? And
Mm-hmm.
do certain things that a father would end up doing. But in today's day and age, you don't have people with that type of mentality. So for me, I just like to be careful. Like, I don't want a kid to be super connected if me and the father aren't connected, because then when we fall apart, as much as you know how we'll go through the breakup, and as women, I don't know what men do, but as women, when we got to go through the whole healing process, as hard as it is for a woman, I could only imagine what that would be for a kid. So it's not that I would be mad, I'm more so being conscious and careful, not so much for us as adults, but for that child too. Now, I'm not saying I'm ruling out a man who has kids. I have dated men who had children. What I'm saying is,
Um,
I was 21 years old at the time. 21 years old and taking care of 10 kids with 8 baby
Adrian,
mamas was just
Adrian,
not on my agenda.
Adrian. I'm sorry, y'all. Adrian is being very politically correct right now, which I respect what you're saying,
And
Adrian.
that's just
With the
me.
whole, I get, yeah, but at the end of the day, too, if you just don't want to date a nigga who got kids because you don't want that responsibility, you have that right,
You
and
just
that's
don't.
my
Absolutely.
that's my thing. Like, fuck all that attachment shit like that. Like,
Right.
I'm tired of raising kids. I don't want that responsibility. That's just
Right.
like anybody. That's like a person who has no kids who's saying I don't want to have kids. You know what I'm saying? To me, I've been raising kids since 16. I'm just now getting the time to breathe with my kids being older. I don't want to raise nobody else damn kid. I don't want to have, like, if you got
Understood.
kids, you got young kids. Like I say, if they coming over for the weekend, I don't want to do that on my weekend. I might want to just chill with a nigga, hang with a nigga, do
Or
whatever.
go to
Like,
Cancun.
right now, I do have a grandson. Right, I do have a grandson, and
So
I
that
do
means your
enjoy
grandson can't come up on the weekend. Come out,
But he
come
no,
got
stay here.
okay, no,
parents.
that's different. Listen, what I'm saying is with my grandson, I enjoy spending time with him, but I can send his ass home. That's like temporary. Like, I don't have to just, you understand what I'm saying? That's
And,
You
like
and,
don't
me,
have
and,
like
to
you
and,
say, he
raise
has a
and,
them.
and
parent.
I can send my kids home
Right.
on the weekend.
No, but
No,
nine
but
times
every
out of
now that they
10,
come in every
the kid is with the
I just
mom,
don't.
so that father is gonna have him. So that means whoever he with, y'all gonna have him,
We don't have,
right?
yes, and it's like that's not. I don't want to commit to every other weekend, and then even like I say with my grandson, I get to spoil him. I get to do whatever I got.
And
Like
then
when you
send them
being a
home.
parent, like that's me playing a role as a parent. That's a lot. I don't want that. Hold on, baby girl.
Yeah.
Let me go back. Let me see what Maisha said. It's levels to this, but I get it. Hold on, baby girl. You talking to? Oh yeah.
Tatiana Brown, but I get it. Oh, she talking to another. Cause I'm like, who is Tatiana?
She was talking the one who made the comment about
Another.
some women getting upset about
Okay,
men.
got you,
Yeah, so
got
I
you.
mean, like I say, I feel like anybody who gets upset because somebody don't want to date them because they got kids, that's kind of selfish to me. I mean,
Yeah.
people might say
I
I'm
mean,
selfish
women
for
get
not wanting
shot
to date
down because
kids.
of that very reason all the time. I don't really think it's too many women that are shooting men down, but I know men will shoot a woman down in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
So I
I
mean, but
just don't
and
want.
I don't know if it's really. I won't say it's shooting them down. I just think, like we're saying, it's just a matter of a person's preference and what they're looking for. So
You do want.
I
I
feel
don't
you. I
want to
don't want to
raise
raise no
children
children
either.
either, but I do
Mm-mm.
want to have a relationship with their
Yeah,
mama.
but that's the thing. You can't have a relationship with the mama without the kid. I guess
right,
I wouldn't feel right doing that. I couldn't be with a man and I know have young kids and not, if we really serious, I know I would have to have a relationship with that child. And
right.
I ain't there yet. Like I don't want. I'm just being honest. I don't want that responsibility, and a person shouldn't want me to be in that with them either because I might not be well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm gonna tell you something.
Just,
When a man see a woman with all them kids,
They
he
better
think one
haul
thing.
ass.
they
He think good
think what?
pussy. When a man see a woman with all them kids, he think one thing.
Her pussy big.
No, she got good pussy.
Oh, well.
I'm not
I'm
feeling
not feeling
pressure,
pressed or pressured,
mom,
mom,
but
but you have.
you have 6 kids. If you and dad split, would you feel a way if a guy tell you because you have kids, he don't want to date you? I'm trying to make your soul. I can't read that. I'm
So
confused.
your
I'm
soulmate, but
trying to
okay. So
make
what I
you
say, I see what she's saying, and my thing is, Tatiana, I feel like I hope I'm saying your name right. But my thing with that is I totally get what you're saying. But if it's your soulmate, that person is gonna want kids, And I don't think what I'm saying. I'm not saying everybody out here in the world feels like me. You
right,
got some people out here who want to be parents. You got some people
right.
out here who don't mind dating men or women with kids. Some
Because
people are
maybe they
totally
can't
okay with.
have kids.
Yeah, maybe they can't have kids. Maybe they still got young kids too. And maybe it's no problem for them. Like if my kids were still
Right,
younger, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe so it's a lot of people out there. I'm just not one of them. You see what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
I just
right.
feel like you got some people who are willing to date people with kids, and then you have some people who aren't. I feel like you saying, your mom or whoever they got 6 kids. And true, I feel like if she would her and dad split up, it's somebody out there who gonna want to trust me. Somebody people used to want to still date me, and I had 4. So it's gonna be people out there that still want to date folks with kids. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But not
Right.
everybody. You just gotta understand it ain't for everybody, and it's just not for me. Like
I mean, I think everybody is different. Just like if we look at like the basketball wives of in LA, right? And Tammy. So
Mm-hmm,
she's older. She has her 2 adult daughters. She ended up marrying her husband, who's much younger than her, right? And
mm-hmm,
he has no
mm-hmm,
children. So what do you
mm-hmm.
think about the fact that she told her? And my point is this: that everybody is just different in their thought when
Right.
it comes to that. So she knows she does not want to have any more children, right? So what she did
Mm-hmm,
was she told him she was going to, they're married, but they would go ahead, she would be willing for them to part ways for a year or two, for him to meet someone, have a kid, and once they have
mm-hmm,
it, then she would be willing to help him raise that kid and be a part of their life. So basically, for us as women, like we come in many facets. I mean, the way that
mm-hmm.
we think
Oh
and how
God,
we
you
end up making
always
our
goddamn
decisions.
champion, damn woman.
Nah, but
She
it's
doing
just
what she
it's
supposed to
based
No,
do
it
on
is.
a
for her
woman is
man.
going
That ain't what she's
no,
supposed to
Biggs.
do.
A woman is going to base her decisions and how she wants to live her life and the type of man she wants off of the circumstances that she's been through. Because I know there is not a lot of women who are
Only turn
married
off
who
if
is
you want
willing to
him to
let their
raise
husband
like.
leave them for a year or two, go get somebody else
Mm-hmm.
pregnant with
Goddamn
the
right.
potential of them falling in love with.
Goddamn right.
Right.
Them little
I
fuckers.
take yeah.
Them little
Tay,
fuckers.
I agree with that too. I mean, I don't
Let me
want a
tell you something.
dysfunctional child or not,
That's
but
why
that
you
do make
can't
a big
fuck with it.
difference
That's why
for a
you can't
child
fuck with a shout
Oh
in the
my.
hood. You
Yeah.
touch her, make her meet you at the hotel. You beat her back in. Let her go back home.
No, we
You go
trying to
over her
have
house. I'm
some.
talking. You go over her house, little boy. Who you here to see, bro? Nigga, you like I'm here to see y'all little punk ass. I'm here with your mama.
But
You and your
Yeah.
but
girl,
today,
I
Biggs, though, like it's different today. Like even
you and your
even
girl
with
get to
women with
arguing.
kids, you have to
Mom,
be
you all right in there?
careful.
You straight, mom?
You
You
got to
I
be
beat that.
careful
I
with the
beat that
people
nigga
that you
ass.
bring around
See?
your children also.
Okay.
yeah, you
Everybody's
do.
not of
You
same
do.
mind. Like
Cause
I know,
a lot of people
okay,
didn't meet my kids. A lot of people didn't meet my very few people met my kids.
I read this story where actually, and I read it a lot, where like men would get with women because, like, if the first thing they'll ask you, okay, you got any kids? Yeah, I got a son or a daughter. You tell the age or whatever. The man would get in a relationship with her just to get to the kids. But ironically enough, like a few months, let me
That's
finish. A
nasty.
few months ago, I ended up reading a story where this woman was actually a pedophile and she was running around dating men who only had sons that was the age of 14 and older because after
Oh
when the
wow.
father would go to work, she was in there with the kids. So what I'm
Wow.
saying is because this day and age has changed so much, certain things, even if you
You
are the
can't do.
parent of all them kids, you got to be careful with even who you have around your children.
Right,
You
right.
got to be careful with that. So we got a lot of shit to consider. So it ain't just so much as I definitely don't. I love kids. I absolutely love them. But it don't mean I want to be the woman in the shoe raising them for the rest of my life either.
Yeah,
And every,
but look,
you know
but
what I
before
mean?
we get out of
So
here, I want to touch
where
on
we
the other
going?
story. Touch on this other story.
We on here to midnight. This a
We
Christmas
can be,
special.
we can be. I just took my boxes off anyway. So
Now,
anyway,
oh Lord, we
Oh
gotta go. We
God.
got 2 more
We got
minutes.
a good time.
listen, I finished standing up.
It's Christmas, not Halloween, Biggs.
The story I want to talk about is
Right.
What's that?
Uh, uh, hold on.
Thank y'all for y'all
Thank y'all for
comments
chiming
and
in tonight, though.
yeah, for chiming and interacting. We appreciate it.
Okay,
And
a
what
Thank
happened
dozen
to our
you.
U.S.
Georgia Peach? She must be Christmas
I
Now,
shopping
did
today or
Georgia
know.
Peach,
something.
YouTube blocked up one of her comments. So Maisha Brown is actually Georgia Peach.
Oh,
Oh, okay, Maisha.
why?
she says some fuck shit about me on YouTube, and YouTube blocked her.
Oh, damn. They must be
Let me
related to
tell you.
Instagram.
Okay, so
Right.
so a dozen U.S. cities break their own annual homicide record. Uh,
Mm.
Chicago is number one this year for murders, 753 so far.
That's kind of low for them.
I mean, no, the actual record was in 1970. They almost did 1,000 with 954 in 1970.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's for the whole year?
Mm-hmm. New
Wow.
York,
Okay.
uh, New York is actually down, but so some of the cities that reached their top so far, Philadelphia, um, Philadelphia has over 500.
Philadelphia. Yeah, they've been on a
Philadelphia has
rise,
over
boy.
500. Let me see, pull it up. Philadelphia has 523. Louisville,
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky, has 175. Columbus, Ohio, 179. Indianapolis at 250.
We not on the list?
These people who shit has been broke, like they going up.
Oh, the records. Okay. Seem
Portland,
like
Oregon.
ours should be
Portland,
though.
Oregon, 72. Tucson, 80. Albuquerque, 80. Austin, 60. Baton Rouge, you would think it'd be murder, but they record year so far, 137. It's a small city though.
Right, right. It seemed like ours would be on there because we got so many people from so many places that
But
then
we
bought that
haven't, but
shit here.
according to statistics, we haven't
We ain't made the map yet. Maybe
we
next
ain't broke
year.
it.
Yeah, because
I
I
mean, I
don't
guess
even want
that's
to
a
leave
good
my
thing.
house.
Yeah.
This shit
Yep.
crazy with these folks
Oh,
out here.
So my
All
thing
right,
that I was
big.
there
saying
do be
is,
a lot going on. There do be a lot going
hold on, hold on, fake ass moderator.
Uh,
on.
Say we be on every night. We be on every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for watching us. But yeah, so I want to ask y'all a question, right?
oh.
By it has been so much death and killing over the last 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm. Surprised I'm alive. Shit.
What is something? What do you think is all this killing is coming from?
Well, this year I'm saying I think it
Mm,
got something to do. I think it's a side effect from I don't know. I think it's something in the air.
I think I feel like well, I always feel like poverty gonna play a part in it, and I
Yeah.
also feel like the disconnect, that we have from each other, like
Yeah.
families, community, people not as close as they used to be, and as much as they keep separating us, even when we were in quarantine and isolate, I feel like the isolation, when you keeping people away from each other, I feel like it makes people more like cold hearted to where you don't care as much. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't value life and respect life as much. So I think that has a lot to do with it. I'm glad you brought it up, and I want to talk about this maybe next week. But I feel like it's gonna get worse because even like with that metaverse thing, you know what I'm saying, that they trying to create and all of that, I think it's gonna make people more disconnected. And then a lot of stuff like when we watching everything on TV, on internet, all this different stuff, I feel like it's giving people a false sense of reality and it's making
You're
people
right.
not care as much. Yeah, that's what
I
I just
agree.
feel like that has a whole lot to do with it.
Yeah. I agree with
Mm,
Coco.
So what you think, big?
I
I think
think.
it's because they
I
ain't
mean,
got me and Coco in their life.
you just said you agree. That
Right.
means right to
That's
talk.
all
You
they
can talk.
need.
Got the world going
No,
crazy.
I feel like it is it's a bit disconnect. And the one thing I say about this, the majority of these homicides are African American.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I did see two bigs?
So hold on, man. So
Oh,
I will say this.
It's been dog eat dog. Tay, I'm sorry. But I
Yeah,
think that goes back to that poverty thing.
Yeah. Before the pandemic, yeah.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
just feel like at the end of the day, man, I feel like we fail in our community as black people.
We
I
are and each other. We
I
are.
don't know if it's the mama's faults or the daddy's faults, but like people lives don't mean a black person life in America no more. Don't
Mm-hmm.
mean shit, man. Somebody could be
Right.
outside stabbing somebody, shooting somebody. Motherfuckers don't get in to help no more. They pull out their phone, start recording. Try
Yeah.
to make words,
Record.
start
Yeah.
You
Instagram.
And see if they can
know
get some clickbait.
that make. But you know what? And that be making me so mad because I've seen so many videos where shit be going down and people be doing, and it's like, why are y'all recording instead of trying to
To
help or
help.
do something?
Yeah.
Get on the.
Yeah.
Why you not using the phone to call for help or call the police? Like, do something. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, everybody is yeah, but that goes
Everybody's
back
a
to is that
journalist
false sense
now.
of reality. Yeah, like people.
Everybody
I don't know,
TMZ.
it's making people, I feel like we don't have, like, people don't have the same hearts, like they heartless in a way, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like you don't like reality ain't reality no more. To me, that's what I think.
Yeah.
People, y'all don't know, you busier trying to get a whole lot of views because you the one recorded this thing and
Yeah.
posted it, so now you got 2 million views, but this person you just sat and watched somebody die,
Right.
you
Right.
know,
And that's your proudest moment is having a video of somebody dying
or
and you
somebody
not
dying,
helping. That's your
right?
proudest moment. Okay.
And motherfuckers be posting. It was my video. I'm the one.
Right.
I didn't get no credit for my video. Like,
Right. Right.
that's what you care about, and you got a whole family somewhere mourning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is. So
But I mean, we do have a responsibility. I feel like I'm gonna
yeah.
be honest. I know I can do more, and I need to do more, and that's something I want to do. Like, not trying to do a New Year's resolution, but honestly, going into like just the future moving forward, I do want. I'm hoping that I will challenge myself to do more and do better. You know, to
Yeah.
really make a difference in the world and in the community,
Yeah.
especially since we do have a platform and we are able to reach like more people um, than I or we normally could. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But I
Mhm.
do want to do
That
better.
dude
I
killing
want to
his
do better.
baby mama and their kid.
Well,
Another
that's
dude
what I was
killing.
gonna
Yeah,
say
that's
to
all.
you, Biggs,
These
is that one of the
man.
things I was reading is that amongst the black women, the homicide of
He said,
pregnant black
a
women, the
whole black
crime rate went
family.
up.
What mother-in-law said is in the last week and a half, that dude killed his baby mama, the kids. Another dude killed baby mama and kids. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, go to Swagglicious Media. It's on there. Like at some point, like I'll calm down on because like I've tried to limit how much of that stuff I want to post, but I see a lot of it. Just like I put the story
Yeah.
up about the one girl, even though they Indian or from India, whatever, but she was pregnant, 17, living with her husband. Her own mother and brother came and decapitated her, killed her.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that. But and that's my thing too. Like that's a issue and something like I feel like big as a man. And I know you know and have a lot of relationships with men out here who can who have voices. But I think that's something like a lot of men need. Y'all got to start the same way I say I want to make a difference. I feel like we need more men to start stepping up and saying something about these punk ass niggas who out here killing women. You know what I'm saying? Killing women and killing babies and pregnant
Because they
women and
pregnant by
family.
them.
Yeah,
Wear a
like
damn condom if you
I
don't want to
need
be
like
having no kids.
yes, I feel like more men or some need to be stepping up, saying y'all or figuring out what the fuck wrong with these niggas. Like why
Yeah.
why is this happening so often now? I'm not saying it never happened, but now you are hearing a whole lot more about men out here like taking they whatever they going through out on the women in their life.
Yeah.
And even these
Yeah.
weird sick ass men who be following these women home trying to they be getting caught on the little ring thing, trying to
Yeah.
chase women in their house. All that shit is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Mm.
and I saw that one video too, and I was like, that's the first time in a long time I seen a black man actually stand up and protect a black woman and not pull out his
Mm.
damn phone.
Right, yeah,
So
yeah.
I felt maybe it was some hope for us.
Yeah, Tay, I agree with what Tay said.
Yeah.
Focus, the people being focused on the wrong thing, and we need to be focused more on love and
Yeah.
righteousness, especially with the kids. Because I mean, and that's another thing, like that's playing into the violence too. Though, big we got to take in consideration. all the shit that's happening, and it's televised, it's on the internet. These kids growing up seeing that shit. So it's like now
Yeah.
that's we bringing up a whole nother generation of children who have a, I want to say, a false sense of reality, but shit,
Yeah.
that's the reality now, you know. So you got so many men and women. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. We
I
do
feel
need to hold
like
each other accountable.
yeah,
But
so
like you
many
was
kids.
saying,
I feel like this generation been finna be fucked up coming up because they saying all this.
if you take our young boys, if they idolize any of these young rappers of today, they're
Mhm.
out of here because all they doing is coming up, and before they can even reach their peak, they're being killed. So in
Yeah.
their mind, like, is there some type of limit to success for them or something? I don't think the image that they're getting is really politically or mentally correct. I
Right,
don't.
right. It's not. It's not.
And it's a lot
Tatiana,
of
I'm sorry
kids
that
who
happened
look
to your
at them
mom.
for that. They look to them for that.
And that's
That's
what
who
I
they
mean when
want
I
to
say we got,
emulate.
yeah.
So
Mm.
But
we
that's
got
that
it.
accountability piece too, though,
It
for
is.
holding the entertainers and rappers and shit more accountable for shit that's happening.
Yeah. And then that can spiral off into another conversation. But Biggs, back to
He
you, my
always
man.
big, always trying to talk about he don't. We be leaving his
Oh
ass
man,
out, but
y'all
then when you
motherfuckers
get him
just
to
take
flow,
over every
when
goddamn
you get him to flow,
conversation
he don't want the
and
flow.
then
He don't
yeah,
want the flow when
don't
you
give me
give it
don't
to
give me
him.
no
But
motherfucking flow every
soon
5
as
minutes.
we get to start talking, soon as we get to talking, this nigga want to bust in. You know, hey, we got a call on the line. They
Yeah.
said, oh wait a minute, did y'all hear? It was some guy they selling hot dogs up the street at damn Quick Trip by my house. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do when we start talking to niggas.
He did. You did turn his smile upside down. Oh Lord. Okay, good people,
I,
good people, good
Say I
people.
They
agree.
say we
I
aren't
agree. I
being
feel like the
honest.
music. I feel like the music. I think it's the music, the video games, and
Yeah.
the lack of ad whoopings in schools.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
Shit.
These
yeah.
kids
Cause
need
all I
their ass
needed to know
whooped.
was that paddle with the hole was coming, baby. I
These
sat
kids
down
need
and was
their ass
quiet.
whooped. You understand me? Beats they ass.
At school and
I
at
wondered.
home.
So okay. So now that we older, and you see how like we can think about, and we are more critical thinkers now, and we see how they make all these laws and change laws, but now we know that sometimes they do it for their own benefit or some separate agenda,
Mm-hmm.
right? It ain't
Mm-hmm.
got shit to do with the betterment of us and the kids.
No.
Damn, I think. But so, how about? Do you think it was a bigger agenda back before when they took out the whippings of kids? Even when it came to the child abuse, when you whoop your child, like, do you
Nah.
think they were really trying to protect the kids, or do you think that
Nah,
was more
I
so they knew
absolutely do
this
not.
generation
I
was
do
gonna
not.
come up
They
and be
whooped our
fucked up?
asses forever. And the fact that when we was whooping our kids, it instilled discipline in them and made them better people. So if we remove the
Mm,
discipline, then they can just remain
mm,
reckless. So nah.
and we destroy the race is
Exactly. Because
destroyed,
they
right?
didn't
But
think
like
it
you,
was
I
shit
like
wrong
how
with
you
whooping
said
our
they whooped
motherfucking
our
asses.
ass. I like how you said that because they was whipping our ass, leaving all kind of scars and bruises on our ancestors. Yeah.
Man. Okay.
Let me
So
tell you
yeah,
something.
yeah. That's
Some of
what
them
I
ad
mean. But
whooping,
when they
some of
did
them
it,
ad whooping, some of the ad whooping grandmama and your mama gave and your daddy
Saved
gave.
me.
The reason why your ass 43 right now, the reason why Adrian
Thank you.
50, the reason
Thank
why I'm
you.
37.
Right.
wait,
The
how
reason
old am
why
I?
we still
I'm not
alive. You
I
43,
mean, man,
yeah.
analogy,
And I'm
and you
analogy,
not
29.
37.
Shit.
analogy.
Okay. And
I
what
like how your
dinosaur
analogy went
years?
down.
Okay. All right.
I like how yours went down 10
Okay.
years.
Well, in
Yeah.
caterpillar years, I'm 27
Adrian,
since we taking it back.
She's,
All right.
she's
Okay.
I'm
not
saying this.
caterpillar. This
I'm
motherfucker
saying,
is
but
crazy.
I mean,
Adrian is stupid. This bitch said caterpillar.
some kids scared to whoop their ass because of the laws. I agree.
That's what
I
I'm
agree.
saying, and that's what we was just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Did they change the law? I'm sorry to cut you off. I see, but did they change the laws for just that reason?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Because they saw how well whooping our ass worked for them. They didn't want it to work for our children. So then they went and put the laws in so that we wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
And they could. And they
exactly.
still doing it. Now they just doing it in the form of a vaccine instead of a whip.
So, So that's something. Okay, so I see. I saw where Magruder said people still need to raise their children, and I can say
And we
I do
do.
think that is also an issue
Yeah.
with the kids coming up. Like we do have a lot of parents who not really raising their kids or raising their kids to be their friend or, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like not, yeah, not as involved as it because I'm saying being a parent is hard. Like with my kids, I ain't
Yeah.
they far from perfect, but like it, I did take away a lot or not give them a lot of stuff early. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That I
Right.
like phones and the outer appearance like hair weaves and nails
Yeah.
and makeup. Like it's a lot of stuff my kids couldn't do until a certain age.
Right.
And I do feel like that stuff matters, even them being exposed to certain things like on TV and phones and different shit like that. I do think more parents need, but that's it's hard. It's hard
Yeah.
trying. I ain't gonna lie, that shit wore me out trying to manage that part of my kids' life. Like it
Yeah.
is a lot, and I think a lot of parents probably don't want to deal with that shit. Also,
Mhm.
nowadays I think it is getting harder to protect kids from that stuff too, because
Oh
everything on
yeah.
fucking TV and
Yep.
everything that you watch has something in it that's not child appropriate. I feel
Right.
like.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's deep. That's deep. Well,
Yeah, so
I appreciate y'all.
And we appreciate
appreciate you
you.
too.
I appreciate y'all. So he say absolutely, Coco. Hey man, we thank everybody for tuning in,
Appreciate
man.
that.
We
We
do. We
do.
do. We do.
We'll be back. I don't know. We're going to an event next Tuesday.
Oh, where y'all going?
Well, I'm going. Now we going to some shit. We got invited to. Well, we are trying to get some more tickets. It's a black tie event, so you will get to see Big in his shiny shoes. I will be wearing
Ooh.
some Air Force Ones, the shiny ones.
Oh.
Um, Grown-ups in the village still want to run the streets, and their children are suffering.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
deep. That's
That's
deep.
true.
Tay is
That's
so
true.
wise beyond his years. He's only
He
25
is.
years old.
I ain't gonna
Oh.
lie. I
No,
was
I'm
still
just
kind
playing.
of
I'm
sort of
just playing.
running
I'm
the
just playing. I'm
streets
just
when my
playing.
kids were
Like
young.
Coco in her
I
50s,
was
she
in the
still
streets, but
run the
not really.
street.
I'm 42, but I didn't run. I didn't run the streets like that. But I ain't gonna lie. When I was still going out doing shit, but I still raised my kids. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I
Yeah.
still
Right.
made sure I
The
raised
Yeah,
my
when they
kids.
all
balance.
went to sleep, that's when you
hmm
went out. You made sure they was in the bed first.
That's right.
I was
Light
that
will
mama, and
down.
and and got up and went to work the next morning.
Yeah.
So did.
So
Nigga, I'm
I was that
37.
mama.
Oh, my bad, Tay.
Okay.
I know.
Tank
Yeah,
and Big
yeah.
always trying to
I was
put
about
his
to
shit off on
dry up
other
that
people.
baby
He's
milk from
struggling with
behind your
his
ears.
48. Big struggling
Good
with the
people,
40
good
being
people, good
48.
people. Play Coco, no
I miss
man.
y'all.
Play
I
Coco,
miss
no
y'all
man.
too.
She's drinking tequila. She
That
got
was, oh
sun
I have
yeah.
not
damage
bust
and
my tequila open. I have not even opened my tequila. I'm
you know
You
drinking
what
was
I hate
rubbing
when
that
Hennessy.
bottle like a genie was gonna jump out of there.
Oh, but when
I was waiting. I said,
I
let
was
me
look
tell you
trying.
at
I
her.
something.
was looking.
Let me tell you something.
I was
Before you
looking
give
for
me
some. I
some of
was
that, I
trying
want
to
to
make
smell
sure
that bottle.
it's still sealed. But
Cause
when
it
Before
I
you
got
put
give
some
me
it,
good
some of that,
points
I
on
want to
there,
smell
don't
that
it?
bottle first. I know
It
what you
got
I know
some
what you
good
meant.
points
Adrian,
on
you
there.
I want to
stupid.
smell that bottle.
Adrian, you
I
are
know what you want to do with
stupid.
them bottles. I know what y'all
Adrian,
want to do with them bottles.
There
Uh-uh.
you go.
That's a
go
look.
this way
That's a
too,
double.
Adrian.
Yeah, yeah. That's a
There you
double
go.
pressure bottle
There
right
you
there.
go, boo boo.
Double pressure bottle right there. I want to smell him. Let me smell him before
You
I drink
you ain't
out
gonna
of him.
smell none. You ain't gonna
Mm-mm,
smell none.
It'll smell like
mm-mm.
No,
vanilla.
right? No scent.
Right.
Uh-uh. That's what they all say. Cause you probably don't got adapted to it. You know, your mama say, "Yeah, if I don't smell myself, yeah, cause you been stinking so long, your body don't, don't got adapted to it."
No,
Oh
no.
Yeah.
I
Lord.
know.
Hey
No.
man, but hey
I
man,
got a
listen.
sensitive nose.
Yeah, you damn
Okay.
sure do. You smell shit.
You know I got a
Yeah, like
sensitive nose.
damn. They show what much you didn't smell them. I'm like, damn,
Not the bottle.
damn.
The bottle.
Come on,
Disease
everybody must.
free, attitude free. It won't kill you in the
I'm like,
morning.
damn, motherfucker
Right.
just too big wrong. Walk around smelling like that. I'm like, what the fuck are you smelling? I was smelling. You know you smell them. You just trying to be funny. I'm like, bruh, I didn't. I didn't.
I
Hey,
be
what was
smelling
funny?
everything. I can't
We've
help it.
had we've had a few funky guests.
Oh,
Don't do that, big.
Biggs, you
Don't do
better
that,
say
big.
bye. Say
The
Okay.
bye,
vibe. We
Biggs.
gonna
Say
wrap this
bye.
Nah,
up. It's been
nah,
good. Don't do that,
nah.
big.
You worry
We
about
gotta
Joe
keep
Biden shutting us
focusing.
down. We really gonna get killed.
And,
Big,
and,
you
and,
cannot
and,
do
and
that. Cause now you're
I can
gonna have
always
every
tell
guest
when
who been
Coco
on here trying
smell
to
him.
figure
I
out.
can always tell when Coco smell it. She, Coco's a hugger. When Coco don't want to hug you, you must.
Ooh, oh
Big,
Lord.
shut up.
Coco be
Don't
like,
do that.
oh man.
Not this.
She squeeze their arms around him. I'm like, damn. You know,
I'm
yesterday I was
done
like,
with
Coco,
you.
why you
Adrian,
want to
don't
hug
laugh at
him?
him.
Damn,
I'm
B.
Big
done
You
is
know
with
that nigga was
you.
lying.
messy. You know that
Big,
nigga was musty.
Get your ass off the phone, Biggs. You is wrong as hell.
but you know he messy. You know what I'm
Yeah, I'm
saying? He really
messy.
is
Super.
messy as hell. I
Super
can't.
messy.
And then, hey, they want to sit around and talk to her. She be like, man, we need to get the fuck on with musty.
You are don't do
Nigga
that, Big. Big is lying. He is lying.
If you've ever been on the Biggs and
Big.
Coco show and you didn't get a hug, you're funky.
Adrian, don't feed
No, no, no,
into
no,
this.
no.
Big
Okay.
He
is
might now see what it
lying.
is. Now
That was
sometimes you go
paid
across the
for
top,
by
but like they might come
Biggs.
across the top and hug her. She hug around them with they arms down around their side, holding the front end, and she
Oh my
hug him.
God,
I
Biggs.
come from the side, Adrian.
Yeah, yeah.
Big,
I'm like, why you acting funny tonight? You know you smell them. Stop playing. She don't talk
Big,
about
shut. I
girls
have
too.
never smelled
She
a
like,
funky guest. I have never smelled a funky guest.
that's
Now
what she
I
be
be
like.
smelling shit, but
She be like, that's what she told me. She's about one girl. She was like, you know what I don't like about some girls? I don't know what she's talking about. Like,
Oh
you know you been
boy.
outside. Like, why you wouldn't try to freshen up or something? I'm looking like,
Big is
Coming in
lying.
smelling like a pit bull.
somebody,
Gotcha.
damn.
Big is lying. I have not
Uh,
said that. There's probably some shit Big
so
done said
Coco,
before.
Coco, you didn't say one particular girl. You
Oh
smell like
my
she was
God,
outside.
Biggs, really?
No, I don't remember. You're gonna have to
She was
remind
one
me.
of our
If
first few guests. You said she smelled like outside.
Well, just say her name.
No, we don't say
that's
it
what I'm
like
gonna
that.
say. You gotta give me some because I really don't remember.
She
Now, if
was
I said it,
crazy as
I'm gonna tell
hell.
y'all I said
You talking about me?
Look,
not you, Big.
look.
You talking about me?
No, she know when I say I'm talking,
I'm
she know
just
what I'm talking
playing.
about now. She know what I'm talking
You
about now.
talking about crazy, crazy, crazy?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm
You
only
said
too
you smell like
crazy.
outside, right? I remember everything.
I don't. Remember.
God dang,
Yeah,
I
Did
ain't
I
telling
say
you
that about
shit.
her though? Did I say that? Because I thought she had done. I thought she had done moved around and everything.
No. You said her twerk didn't stink. You
But
said she
them
smelled like she had been
underarms.
outside. Remember that?
Listen, I mean, well, she
Oh
don't know who the
boy.
hell you talking about now. I'm about to tell you somebody.
Dang, right? I'm
I
glad I
want to
wasn't
say
a part of
I
the
almost
show
okay.
then.
I'm being honest. I don't remember because this was like in the beginning. But I ain't gonna put it past him. I feel like I probably did.
Oh Lord.
Did you tell the truth, or is this one of them times you
No,
gonna go do it?
I'm dead ass, but she didn't stink.
I
She
probably
just smelled
did
like she
say
had been
because
outside.
that's what I was gonna say. I do remember vaguely saying that there was somebody who smelled like outside, and that was why, but I don't remember like that. But I probably said it.
Yeah. Well,
I
outside
mean,
ain't
did
bad.
she
Just
smell like outside?
it just smelled
Yeah,
like
she
burnt wood
did.
chips by the sun. That's all.
She didn't
No, you
stink. She just
did.
smelled like she had been
Yeah.
outside.
It ain't like you smell
Yeah, and
like,
I think
yeah.
that's why I probably don't remember that well because
But
I don't
but when
remember
she
no
got to
guest
moving and
thinking.
she got to twerking, I'm one of her biggest fans. She didn't stink though. She didn't smell. It wasn't no
She
Badissa
didn't
over.
think.
And the
You
way
want her
she looked,
biggest.
you probably would have thought
He
so.
said when you said it went over Dusty.
Adrian,
Oh
how
my
many
God.
times can you roll over in that big ass bed? I know,
I
right?
know.
God
I know that
damn,
shit is big.
that motherfucker huge, boy.
Yeah.
And it's
Adrian,
just little
I
old
thought it was a
me.
whole I thought it was a whole roof.
Adrian,
Why
hey
you
Adrian, let
talking?
me know when you go out of town, man. I need a house sit for you.
Do you? Okay, no problem. We got you. I got you. I'll
She
let you
can't
know.
even get it out.
I'm like, what's
I
this?
know
The
that. I know she
Airbnb?
good in that motherfucker.
I'm gonna come home. All the velvet will be off this damn comforter.
Nah. Trust me, baby. Hey, let me tell you something. I don't retire the old pogo stick.
You say
I'm
who?
Oh,
retired the old
that's a
pogo
whole
stick.
nother show.
Right.
Yeah, man.
You
But
is the king.
hey y'all, we went to 932. We went
Because we love
932.
you. That's
Well,
fine.
9:32 tonight. So we got 30 seconds. So 30 seconds, man. I want to tell everybody thank y'all for coming out, man.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all coming in, fucking with the media show. As y'all can see, man, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the video. I'm on Two Sexy Bigs, Coco World, Swaggerlicious Media. We back every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. We will be back Tuesday at 7 p.m. Probably be the full 2 hours. Probably an hour before we gotta go to this little event Tuesday. Thursday, I got the real estate guru coming in. Thursday, 7:45. She'll be on the media show telling us how to get our credit together and how to buy us a house. So
Cool.
If she a guru, it better be the one I know. She's
yeah,
a guru or a mogul.
She a guru. She out of Houston. She's one out of Houston.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Thank you, Tay, for joining in. And
Thank you.
I like to talk. If y'all ever want some company, Tay, come on the show.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Biggs will be glad to have you on the show.
Magruder, we can talk about these ships and shit. Sounds like an interesting career.
Talk about Group. We need to get you on the show too. Talk about the life of a merchant marine.
Right.
So man, I say you know what I always gotta say, to God be the glory. We'll see y'all next week. We out.
Yep. Good night, good people.
Good night, good people. Oh yeah, one last
good night.
thing.
I can't hear y'all.
You can't hear.
We've been saying good night for 2 hours.
My thing went out. But okay. Good night, y'all. Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in. It did. I keep switching.
It died.
Both of them got like 2% on them. But yeah.
I'ma do this shit in my way. I'm here. Okay. Tell these niggas, man. 100. Nigga, fuck all that bullshit. I'm here. Yeah. Black chicken in them motherfuckers.